And hello,
Fucking Kyle, am I
everybody.
right?
I'm gonna murder
Gotta
this
ruin
man.
My job here is done. My people need me.
Apparently OBS is having a stroke. Wonderful. I love it when it does that.
/ban xman657483. Thank you.
I mean, sometimes that's what you gotta do.
I mean, one of these days.
Okay. This is being fickle, but now it is live again. We are doing
yes.
stuff and things.
We're doing stuff and things. I'm
All
gonna
right.
blame Kyle for that one.
Go right ahead. Where we last left off, the party had just gone about and defeated a horde of ghouls, as well as uh, made a swarm of sturges flock away, and have went about and returned back to the entrance of the cave, where they went and took a short rest for an hour to lick their wounds after their encounter.
I should feel offended. I'm a cat.
Too bad, so sad.
Get wrecked.
It's my own choice. It's okay.
That's say you did this.
You
I
did
can't
this to
believe you've
yourself?
done this. So, party, you are now waking back up from your short rest here, and what would you like to do? Oh, hey, look, it's that man I need to ban.
What? Pay no attention.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Pay no
Is it a
attention
green
to
curtain?
me. No,
It is.
you lied to me.
I didn't. My curtains downstairs are green with silver, like leafy flowers.
Any case, reeling us back in here.
How dare you?
So, would you guys like to go back down into the pit and continue exploring?
Yeah, let's go the other direction. I mean, I don't want to get flooded. Let's be honest. Let's go back in the way we just came out and kind of go towards the right and through that area because we've already cleared out a good portion of this place. I think.
So you want to go here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want Essence to be the first one or the last one? Since she has the longest range, I think it would be better to have her in the back, so that way she
I
can
agree.
see all the party members, and then in front of us as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Gran will go in front.
We need someone with high perception in front to check things.
I have a +5.
I'll be right behind Grandma, and I would say we put Belle right behind me, and then Gundren on the other side of Bella, and then Ness. I think this would be the order, kinda. That we're
Good
doing
enough
this
order.
Yeah.
Belle would have
So-
to be in the middle due to.
There's an area to our right. Let's start. Let's hug the right wall.
Agreed.
So I will say there is an area here. These are doors.
Yeah. So that's the right wall. So we have to check those two doors before we can go any further.
Yeah, so I would assume Grandma and you would go there. The rest of us would chill out in the bigger area. So that
Yeah,
way
and
we're
just
not
keep
all
an eye on
cramped.
things. Yeah. Because between me and Grandma, I think we could figure it out.
All right. So there's a door to your left and a door to your right. Which door would you like to open?
Let's,
Meeny, meeny,
Grandma.
miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. Just let him go. Let's go to the right, and I
Okay.
will listen into the door.
Okay. So you are listening into the door, and let me actually pull up that room real quick because I forgot to open up that particular tab.
How
So-
dare.
Very easily,
That
actually.
is- That's
Hello.
gonna be a 17.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, dear.
Daly. Okay, so room to the
I
right.
dare. I dare, guys. I dare.
Okay,
Right here.
so yeah, I was looking it up on the map to make sure I'm looking at the right room as well. Okay, so what did you roll for your perception check for listening through the door?
17.
I'm gonna be muted for just a second
17.
while I make myself some dinner. So I will be
Room
right
sounds
back.
empty.
Okay.
It sounds empty, but last time that happened,
They're
you
good.
know,
I mean, might as well check for traps and then go through and see what's in there.
Do we still have the mental link, by the way?
I think it only lasts for an hour, which is how long you guys rested.
Okay.
I should be able to reconnect it. Let me read the guidelines. I think it just takes one on my psychic die. All the papers.
Yes. All other times except for the first time each long rest, you expend a psionic die.
I'm okay doing that because I never use them. So yeah, I'll use that die to reconnect us.
Okay.
Also, you do need to actually roll that dice. Because you're actually supposed to roll, and that's how long it lasts, and we have not been doing that.
Oh.
Yeah. What die? Because it doesn't tell me.
It's whatever your psionic die is. So it would be a D. Well, your level 5s would actually be a D8.
It's a 5.
Okay, so it lasts for 5 hours. And up to a creature's equal to your proficiency bonus, which is 3.
I should be able to get everybody. Let me pull back my notes here.
Is it her proficiency in her and her intelligence, or is it just proficiency?
As an action, choose one or more creatures up to that you can see up to a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus, and then roll 1 die for a number of equal hours rolled.
Okay.
Oh, it's the number of proficiency bonus plus 2 is what I'm getting on my where I took notes, but I don't see that in the.
It's okay. Just pick 3 of us. I'm right next to you, so you don't need to pick me. I'm not getting any further from you. I'm your backup now.
I don't know how, because we had talked about it before, and we had to 5 at one.
I think we saw I think what we were doing before, and it was just mislabeling it, is that we listed your proficiency bonus, which was +2 at the time.
Oh.
So it's not proficiency bonus plus, not the +2 kind of thing.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
Yes. Okay. So I'll do Essence, Nessa, and just because we don't know if Bella's gonna be here, I'm gonna do Goblin Slayer.
That's fine with me.
That's fair. I did send Valkyr a message saying D&D a reminder if she's feeling good. I haven't gotten anything from her.
Okay. So I will roll to check for traps.
Alright, roll investigation.
This should also be able to determine if the door is locked or not. So we'll know if it's locked when she checks for traps.
Wait, Nan's actually checking to see if the door is locked and if there's traps on the other side?
4? What are you talking about? I do it all the time.
Roll deception.
Hey, no, because it's true. There's only twice that I didn't. Every other time I've done it.
It's
That's
only
true.
when she's
I don't
with me
know.
that we completely forget to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're
We
both
just
like
walk
we're
in, we're like,
cats.
oh yeah.
That's why I
Um,
was standing right behind Grandma.
That's a 16.
All right, there are no traps, and the door is unlocked.
Cool. What Grandma's gonna do is she's going to push the door open, but then step aside so Goblin Slayer can get in if he needs to.
It's like the breach thing.
Yeah, you push the door open and I step in, is the idea.
Yeah, just so I can get a view of what's going on in the room and I can let him know and then let him get in.
All right, so opening the door.
Yep. Wow, it's a
Empty
void.
space.
Void.
It's the void.
Wow, look at all those skelly bobs.
Hey, I'm doing the best I can with Fog of War here, okay?
Look, you're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie.
So
Hey,
as you
only
look
I can
in,
call him sweetie.
as you look into this room, splintered stone benches and heaps of rubble from the form a partially collapsed heaps of rubble from the partially collapsed ceiling fill this room. Amid the ruined stone bunks and toppled weapons racks are bones of several dwarves and orcs.
I'm gonna poke the nearest pile of bones with the tip of my sword, ready to kill it if it comes to life.
Okay.
That would be my concern.
As you poke one of the bones,
That's what I thought.
This
It-
reminds
it
me
begins
of
to
something else
the
we've
bu-
done.
The bones start to stir and knit together, and after
I'm
that
putting
one has
down.
formed,
Yay! I'm putting
Holy
I'm putting one of them down right now.
let's have the two of you roll initiative.
Oh, we get a new initiative? Yeah, we sucked last time.
Only
I
those
was
two?
gonna
My-
say,
Only those two?
Look,
Why are
You guys are
is the
close
party
enough.
Are you two telling the rest of them about the skeletons?
in my head
Okay.
to everyone on the link, I'm just going skeletons, they're standing up.
Spooky,
Aw,
scary
I don't-
skeletons
I-
and shivers down your
I don't do
spine.
undead, guys.
I do undead. I've killed nothing but undead, Helly, this campaign.
Well, no, sorry, you don't do ghosts. That's right.
I don't do ghosts. Skeletons, not a big deal. Like anything that's physical and I can hit it, I'm fine. The minute I can't look at punch it and feel it,
He does
I'm
it-
scared.
He does the undead. He doesn't do the spiritual.
Yeah.
Wait,
Dirty
I
20
got-
for
He
grand.
doesn't do the paranormal.
We'll wait until he asks us for it. He's putting numbers on a plate right now.
I was getting the initiative for all of the skeletons. So DSA's got 30-20. X, what do you
And when
got?
you said numbers on a plate,
17.
I thought of actual cut up numbers on a plate for some reason. That's how out of it I am.
I don't know why I wasn't using my Jasper dice all along, because my Jasper dice really are my lucky dice.
Oh, and in my head, I'm also going to say to Grandma, please stay behind me this time.
next
You
time.
did
I
well in
got
the
a
last
nat
fight.
20.
You did really well in the last fight staying behind me, so just stay behind me here. We'll be fine. I can take these
Graham,
hits.
Got a nat
Grandma's
20,
I've,
which
I've,
is
when we were
technically
in the
19.
situation we were, I'd slap you outside the head because I have been staying behind you.
I know, recently. It's been great.
All right, and Soul, what did you get for your initiative?
I have 22.
Jesus.
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
I need to pull up the stat block.
just had a terrible thought.
Essence
DSA?
running in, being like, Skull!
And
Do
how is this different from your
I'm
normal
waiting.
thoughts?
I'm waiting for my turn until I give my terrible thought.
Oh boy.
I need to quickly adjust the actual dex modifiers for these boys because they do have dex modifiers. Okay.
A
Now
lot of
we set.
skeletons.
It is a lot of skeletons. That's right. I also got to roll Gundren's initiative. Hey, he rolled good.
Hey, good for him.
Okay, so let's just add in all of these boys.
bunch of skeletons. They're orcs and dwarves. The dwarves have armor. The orcs don't.
Okay.
Well, no, the orcs
so,
have shields.
Boom.
I'm gonna go check on my fish real quick. I'll be.
Hey, Helly.
Yeah.
As these skeletons stand up, would I be able to know what armor or weapons they're and would I see which ones have shields and which ones have armor, and kind of have a basic idea of what armor they have?
Roll me
Do you want me
investigation
to?
while I set
Would
this
you
up.
have turned your light back
Can
on?
I use my
with Gran
smith's
having
tools
her
or
night
something?
vision?
Give yourself an extra proficiency with the smith tools.
Okay, thank you. Because I don't have proficiency in investigation, so I'll take the
X.
proficiency.
Would you have turned your
Yeah.
light back on with Gran having night vision in front of you?
I had it off. I haven't turned it back on yet.
Because I don't know
So,
how far you would see into the room.
You're removed. You're there. Yes.
If I remember correctly, I'm like softly glowing still, though. Like out to 10 feet, it's a dim light.
Wait, why
So
are
I
you
can-
softly glowing?
Because
Because
my
it was
lantern
like-
still softly glows. It still softly glows, even when it's hooded.
Oh, okay. I thought you
It's
were
just
talking
like
about
a
you
low light
yourself. I thought you yourself were softly
Yes.
glowing.
Goblin Slayer now glows.
So, Helly, I got
Why I was
an
confused.
18
There are
plus
spells
5,
that
so that's
make
23.
Okay.
There are spells that make
With
the target
that, you would be able.
glow.
I'd say you're not able to accurately identify what type of armor it is, just because it is mostly scraps.
Yeah, but is it like kind of a heavier armor? Like I'm just going like heavy, medium, light. Like kind of get a basic idea.
It would be light.
Okay, so they've got light armor and shields. Got it. And some of them have swords, some of them have spears.
For damage purposes, they all just have swords.
I'm just imagining the guy with the spear is mathematically holding a sword, but it's still a spear.
Well, no, see what it is? It's a spear with just a sword at the hilt, at the end.
Oh yeah,
It's just a long
It's just a glaive.
sword.
it's just a glaive. It's
Yes.
okay. It's a lesser glaive. It's fine. We got it. We got this. It's a pike.
Okay.
That's what it is.
It's a very awkwardly weighed pike.
Yeah.
All right.
Great
So
if you
top
were a
of the
dwarf.
initiative order. Soul, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, the one thing I was looking at, I can't use because they're undead, and it doesn't work against them.
Yikes.
Which was sleep.
Yeah, sleep doesn't
It's a
work
good
against things
spell.
that don't need sleep.
Um,
Don't worry, Essence. I will wipe them out because I am holy and they are damned.
That's okay.
True. Very true.
Not untrue.
This is literally my job. This is literally what I do. I kill undead things.
I'm going to in my head be like, Goblin Slayer, are you just barricade like in front of the pathway?
I'm in my head. I'm gonna be like, I don't want to be in between these two doors because there's probably skeletons on the other door too. So I'm gonna bring them your direction.
Okay.
Build a wall with Nessa. I'm gonna wait
Awesome.
until we have a wall built before I back up.
I'm going to
Build a wall.
communicate with the four that are out with me. We're going to ready for when they come through the hall. That way they're not between two doors. And I'm going to ready
Choco.
exactly. I'm going to ready a bow action for when a skeleton gets within range and like decent shot. So that way I can shoot when they are there.
Okay.
Specifically saying skeletons because I don't want to shoot
So
my
we'll get you
friends.
here in the proper line of sight down the hallway.
Awesome.
And you're
Helly,
holding
since
an
I
action.
directed them to build a wall, can I dictate kind of where Gundren goes to build that wall?
Sure.
Okay. Then I'll wait until his
Uh,
turn.
The
'Cause
skeleton's
this guy's
turn.
gonna come at me.
And he's gonna swing.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Swing, bada.
Come at me, boy.
Oh,
I got it.
Chaos dice bouncing out of the tray.
Haha. Chaos.
That's a 21.
Oh.
Gonna. Does that hit? That
Oh,
misses. That misses.
Okay.
Because I got that ring on me. I got that ring on me. I put that on. I'm ready for that shit.
Second swing. Doesn't hit.
So the first
I'll
swing,
be right back.
he would hit me if the ring didn't flash with light, and there's a small little shield that appears where his
Swing
sword
it.
hits me, and then the other one I just step out of the way. Wait, what
Uh,
was his roll so I can see if he
It was
hit
a
my armor or not?
17.
So he hits me just right on a shoulder plate, and I take it like it's not even there.
You just gotta like roll your shoulder after that. Like,
Yep.
That did nothing.
Also, for your wanting to line things up, Gundren doesn't hear any of this.
Yeah, no.
So how is he going to form a wall if he doesn't know how to form a wall?
I have
Well, Essence
communicated-
said to form a wall. She told everyone out loud. She said to everyone out loud she said to the four of
Okay,
them.
so
Yeah.
Soul, how do you want him to form a wall?
That's good. That'll do.
I want him from where I'm at. The diagonal
want
of
him-
Bella.
Diagonal of Bella.
Yes, on the opposite side. Yeah.
Okay, right there in the front. Got it.
That seems like a good spot.
That's a good spot for. I like that.
Awesome, because that also blocks the other hallway.
Yep. You're thinking like a strategist. I'm proud of you.
Somehow.
All right, he's going to hold an action to punch
Where's
something
my chaotic
really hard.
granddaughter?
It,
Wait, Gundren's
This-
just gonna wait to punch something? Does
He
he
was-
not have a weapon?
He's a monk.
yeah, he's a monk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He
okay,
has a
I
barrel.
forgot
He
about that.
has a quote unquote barrel hammer, but that's just for flavor.
I'm just used to dwarves being barbarians.
I mean,
That's
even
what
still,
threw me off.
That's fair.
even still, what could he do as a barbarian?
Exactly. Hold an action. We're ready.
All right,
Come at me,
second
Skelly boy.
skeleton.
Come at me, Bojangles.
Wait,
Uh,
are all the skeletons before me?
Yes.
Am I
Oh, not
right?
all of them. Not
No.
all of them, but
I-
some.
Keep in mind, I'm plugging the hole. They can't. I'm plugging
True.
the hole.
I'm
So
very
we're
proud
good.
of my nat 20 that resulted in a 19 initiative,
It-
and I'm still not going early.
Well,
and that kind of
well-
makes me sad.
Well, you got 19. Some of these guys got 18s, 19s, and 20s, and they have pluses to their decks.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, but that tis the way the cookies crumble.
Yeah.
Does this guy
I can't be
just tell
sad
me what
about
they
it.
roll, and I'll tell you how they hit. or don't.
This guy here, his sword is stuck in that door.
Oh, he doesn't
He's
even
in-
hit me.
He's gonna need to take a turn if he still is alive to pull his sword from that door.
Fair enough.
All right, this guy is pulling up a short bow off of the ground.
That's fine.
DSA, it's your turn.
I'm gonna be responsible, even though I don't want to be, and I'm gonna back up and go stand next to Nessa. Nope, like making the circle.
So from here
So
to here, up to here, so you can
Yeah.
go right about there, ish.
Right about here.
Sound good?
I will use my bonus action to get all the way there because I don't want to block Nessa. And then I have my bow and arrow out, and I will hold an action to
Keep in mind, just a note: your daggers do have range.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing my bow. Because that one has where I don't have cover, so I can hit things a bit further
You
back.
can hit anything ignoring cover, no matter what weapon you're using,
Because of your feet.
because of your sharpshooter feat. No matter what weapon you use, you ignore all cover except for full.
But I'm still gonna use my bow and arrow because that's what's out, and I'm gonna
Yep,
hold
go
an
for it.
action, for if a skeleton comes out that way.
All right. Bailey, now it is your turn.
Go get him.
Finally. All none of the skeletons are even here yet, so I'm just gonna hold a freaking swing action to just.
Where do you
Get
want to
the-
stand?
Oh, you're not gonna go do something?
Huh?
You own a gunshot not doing anything? What, you're not gonna do anything?
Oh, I just don't see any skeletons here yet.
Neither did he.
But
Yeah.
you were told that there are skeletons and they're coming. But do you want to
Yeah,
move
so
into
I'm
one of the
readying.
positions to help us block this wall? Because you can't hit anything from
Oh, yeah.
6 feet, from 10 feet away from where we're holding the line.
That's true. My goal is to add to the wall.
Okay, forming the wall.
Yes.
Do you want to be here
I'm
or
helping
here?
to form the wall.
Either way works. Do you want to be
I'm
here
gonna
I
or
would-
here?
I'm gonna
I would
ask
say
Goblin
here
Slayer in my head
because-
where would be the best position is.
As a DM, I would say here because that way you're not body blocking essence.
Yeah, true. All right, that works for me.
I'm about
Alright,
to be
and then
body
I'm gonna-
blocking essence anyway, so
Yes, but that's one
And then
body,
I'm gonna
not
prepare, and I'm gonna prepare to swing at any hostile that approaches.
two. Okay.
Any hostile that gets within my melee range will be sliced out with my sword.
is this one of the guys that's gonna pull a bow on me, or is he gonna come up and try to hit me?
He's gonna pull a bow because this doorway is kind of clogged the fuck up.
Yeah, that's fair. They're smarter than the
right
average
back.
skeleton, but I can respect that.
I mean, they also just can't push through.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not a matter of intelligence; it's the fact that they literally can't.
I know.
So both of
Anyways,
those skeletons are
I-
pulling bows out at you.
Cool. I am going to I'm going to step out of these guys' melee range, all three of them,
All right,
Around
that's
this
3
corner?
opportunity attacks.
around this corner
Well,
and
2.
back into this No, all three of those guys are in melee,
Well,
right?
But this guy's left sword is in the door. Remember?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. That guy's an idiot. Cool. Yeah, I'm
He
gonna
rolled a
just
nat 1,
hightail
so
it back
that's his
to-
punishment.
back to here is the idea.
All right, this guy hits
But
you with a
let's-
20. This guy hits with a 22.
Ooh, he just barely by the skin of his teeth. Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be.
He learned his
this
lesson
dice.
from the ring. He cut me just as he saw the ring flash. He spins his sword. He just flips his sword around it and nails me right in the.
All right, so that's
right in
going
the
to be
kingdom out.
7 damage, and then it's
Minus
non-magical,
Cool.
My fish turned out delightfully crunchy
and that's
on the
a
outside.
18 plus 4, so another 22. So that's gonna hit from
okay,
this
so
boy.
the first one was 4 damage.
And this one, you are taking no damage, sir.
Cool. He hits me, but I catch it in the 2 plates, and I just grind his sword and then shove him off of me, and then
It
just,
was-
Wait, how does,
it was
how does he
one-
possibly do 0 damage?
1 plus 2 minus 3.
yeah. What it is I am a master at my armor and my plate. I handled it, so I caught it just barely. I shrugged off some of the hit. My armor took it,
Ah.
not me. That's armor master, baby.
Yeah, it doesn't say to a minimum of 1, so.
Nope. It just says -3.
Alright, so you get to do your movement.
Cool. Is that both of them attacking me? Because there is 2 of them there.
That both of them attack. They only get 1 attack of
Okay.
opportunity.
Oh, I'm just checking. Just making sure they don't have any
And
weird
this,
shit.
and this guy's still an idiot with a sword in the
Still an
door.
That's fine. I'm gonna leave him with his dick in his hand, and I'm gonna walk all the way back here, and tap Nessa on the shoulder, spin, and hold my attack for when they get to me.
Alright.
Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna hold my attack for when they get to me.
I did specifically say any hostile, so if there's anything other than skeletons that come out of there, I'm still swinging.
That's fine.
Eh.
I'm not hostile. I don't care.
Yeah? No, I was reminding Hilly of that, so he
Oh,
doesn't
I know.
throw something else at us.
So. Hey, it's Essence's turn.
Yeah, they didn't-
Woohoo!
They didn't get out of the room.
What would you like to do?
I kind of wish one of us had Fireball as a spell.
It would have been really useful in that room. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't care how big
Sense
the
was
room
thinking
is.
that.
Remind me to find
makes
some
me
beads
think
of
of that.
fireball somewhere.
makes me think of the video that I sent you, Essence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't ask how big the room is.
What? Honestly, what could I do while we wait for them to come out?
Hold an action, basically.
Um.
I'm just saying the first skeleton that comes around that corner is about to get absolutely riggedy wrecked. And so you can hold your attacks, and we basically chain them until he's dead. And then if another couple survive, keep having attacks, another one comes out, we chain it until he's dead.
Are the walls are there any vantage points on the walls?
What do you mean by vantage points?
Are there any
Anywhere to climb up
naturally
to and
made indents in the wall that I could perch myself on?
Nothing real large enough for you to be able to perch on. They're
Okay.
well-fitted stone blocks.
Then I will just hold my action with my bow towards
that'll
the.
do. And I want you to know, if you hit me with that bow, I'm not gonna ever say anything about it. It's fine. We're good.
You want to know something? I'm still the only one that has not hit Nessa.
I know.
Yep,
but
yep,
Nessa
you are.
will hold a
You
grudge.
almost
I will
did.
not. Nessa will hold a grudge. I will not. I will just pull the arrow out and say, "Damn
Not against
skeletons."
Essence, because Essence is the child.
All right,
Oh,
it's
I will,
Grimgee's
however, hold a
turn.
grudge against Dan and against Matthias.
None of
Hey,
them
the
got
only-
to us. Wow.
The only thing Grimgee has seen so far was were the two sword swipes that went out of the doorway to try to hit you as you were running away. That's the only thing he has seen.
Hey, boss, want to swap places? Or do you like being in the middle?
Hey, I like to get my hands dirty.
That'll work. I'm in.
Okay, so
You're
he's
a
gonna
tough
just hold
old
his action.
bastard, anyways.
He's just gonna hold his action and get ready to hit things. Hey, DSA, it's your turn.
These skeletons
They're
are
not
not
coming
leaving
out
this
of the
room.
room, are they?
I mean, if they don't come out of the room, eventually we're gonna have to go get them. But I say we wait for a while, give them a chance.
Or can we find anything flammable that we can toss into the room?
I have lantern oil.
Let the room on fire.
Grandma will hold the same action as before.
I have 2 flasks of oil.
I
I could make fire bombs.
I
All right.
mean, Grandma.
Hey, wait.
Okay.
It's your turn, and that's DSA's actually wanting to do something.
Nah.
Helly,
They're not coming out?
What?
I have a really bad idea.
Oh, lordy.
Anyways,
Hey,
my
we can
turn.
talk on my turn.
It is
But-
Daly's turn.
Want to continue to hold my action?
All right.
I mean,
That's not my car.
we'll hold.
Hey, X, it's
It's
your
my turn.
turn.
I am going to.
That is luckily not my car, but I can see it from the window. It's loud.
Okay, Helly, I have an animated jade statue that turns into a giant frog.
Okay.
I forgot
And I
about
know
that.
I know the command word for it.
Yep.
It's an action to animate it, and it turns into a giant frog. Can I animate it and can I just toss it into the middle of that room and animate it?
I mean, you could. There's no guarantee what will happen, but you could.
I mean, it turns into a giant frog. All hell's gonna break loose in that room, and then I walk away. So
So
I
are
am
you
going
go-
to.
So you're gonna walk up to this door.
I'm basically going to say in my head and out loud, I'm like, okay, guys, I have a really bad plan, but it might get him out of the room. And I'm going to just walk over to here, right
and all
here,
the skeletons are back in the just back in the piles on the floor.
and I stop, and I'm like, hey, guys, they went back to sleep.
Let's just close the door and check the other one.
I'm going to close the door.
As you reach in to
I
close the
don't need
doors, the
them
bones
small.
stir a little bit, but you manage to close the door.
Okay, good news. They don't bother you if you're not in the room. Good
Question
tactics, team.
is-
I'm going to open the other door now. Not even
Okay.
checking for traps. Good tactics, team. I'm too excited by the good tactics. I'm just going to open the other door.
Hey, look, it's a door that leads to more void.
Is there any bones in this room?
There are. Well, let me read the description of this room. This chamber was once an office or storeroom of some kind. A large stone counter bisects the room, set with 3 dusty balance scales made of iron. Cubby holes carved into the north wall are stuffed with dusty paper scraps. Several long dead corpses, gnomes, orcs, by their looks, sprawled across the floor.
Well, so there's corpses in here.
Yes.
I am going to step into the room and see if the corpses animate, and I'm going to poke one of the corpses.
Nothing happens.
I'm going to poke each and every corpse, just enough to like nudge them over and just kind of roll them over, and then I'm like,
I would just stab each of them and through the head and through the heart.
that seems disrespectful. I'd rather have to kill them. I'd rather hurt them if I have to, but not if I don't. In my head, I'm going to say to Grandma, "I need your eyes. It's clear."
Yep. Grandma will.
And I'm just going to sit with my back against the other door full of skeletons, just in case.
Skeletons.
Are we technically out of combat?
Combat is over for the moment.
Okay.
Roll
The skele-
initiative. Only do not attacking.
You know what?
Look.
We can keep the same initiative for the rest of the.
Yes, we will keep the same
Sure.
initiative.
And it's a good
Oh,
initiative
Lord.
order. We had a good one, so we're good.
Yeah.
Really make a
Not
child
like
go
last
first.
Hey,
Uh,
I just like the idea
I
of these
believe in my
skeletons
child. What are you
swinging at you
talking
because you
about?
woke them up, and then they just go back to sleep.
It's great.
I mean,
it's
that's
actually really
grand.
useful. Yeah, that's
Probably
pretty
saw
much
that coming.
that I identify with that. As
Yes.
Goblin Slayer, I identify with that.
exactly.
Wake up,
Um,
get angry, swing at stuff, and then go back to bed.
Grandma is going to start searching the room and just seeing what's all there.
Does
Okay,
anyone let
roll
Essex know?
investigation.
Yes, in my head, I said it was all clear.
Okay.
Nat 20, baby, which then
Oh,
comes
she
out
sees
to
all.
Yeah,
I
20.
see everything. That comes out to a 24.
Okay, question: do you know Dwarvish?
Do you know the Dwarvish man?
Man.
The Dwarvish man.
No, just common and goblin.
Okay,
I
Who
also
lives
own
on
no
Stony
problem.
Lane.
so with your nat 20, you see century-old paper in cubby holes, as well
Wait,
as
do I know Dwarvish?
faint markings on a few. With faint markings on some of those scripts, you also notice behind the counter lays a strong box.
Definitely strong box.
Okay, you investigate the strong box. It is locked.
Definition of a strong box.
Oh,
I'm
it's
asking
it's
because I
it's
don't
a
know.
strong box. It's a small, just lock box.
A
Gotcha,
strong box
gotcha.
is essentially a lockbox that's big enough that you can hold it in your hands.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's usually about the size of a keyboard or so.
Okay.
Are you using Christmas themed dice right now?
No, this is purse candy. So I had all of them are different
Oh.
colors. Yeah.
And just with your
First
lighting, they
candy,
looked red.
full
They
branch.
looked all red and green. They looked all red and green, so I was thinking they were Christmas themed.
Nah, I do need some Christmas dice, but my wallet does not have the money.
Your
for
wallet
Christmas dice.
disagrees.
Yeah, my wallet's like, how about new? I will try and open up the lockbox.
Okay, it is
Or the
locked. So
strong
do you want to try to pick the lock?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that's a thieves
I
tools
always
check.
forget. Yes, but what is I always forget
It's
what feature it is.
dexterity plus proficiency.
Oh, it's just okay, cool.
It's dex plus proficiency. Do you have? Didn't we get? Doesn't Grandma also have? have expertise on her thieves' tools? I think that was one of the things she had expertise.
And
was
I
thieves'
think
tools
she
and-
put expertise in stealth.
It was
Yeah, but you get 2.
you get to. I think it was she chose both stealth and
Oh,
thieves'
yeah,
tools.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think it was sleight of
So
hand.
that-
Then I don't
Was
remember.
it sleight of
No, I
hand?
don't have it because I put an E next to stealth. I didn't put
Uh-huh.
it next to.
So that
sleight
means
of
it's your thieves' tools. So you add 6 plus your dexterity.
hand. So +9 to whatever this is. Fun.
Cool.
Okay, okay. That is a 13 plus 9, 22.
22. It does open. Barely,
What's
but it does
inside?
open.
Oh, okay. What's inside?
So inside this
What's in
in
the
this strong
box?
box looks to be overlooked during the fighting and contains 600 copper,
Ooh.
That's the oldest copper coins too.
180 silver,
Hang on.
Maybe worth something to a collector.
Silver,
Oh,
okay.
definitely.
and 90 gold.
Dude.
These are the gold. These are like the back when they put holes in the middle of money, so you can put them on a string.
Nice. I'm gonna do just some math here real quick. Okay, cool. Grandma's gonna shove that in her back. Words. I apologize.
Rewind.
Grandma, rewind. Grandma's gonna put that in her
That's all,
bag.
folks.
Exactly. And then she's gonna take some of the Dwarven documentation as well. Basically, anything that she can that's not gonna be like extremely heavy. She's gonna
Okay,
just-
the dwarven documentations you try to take disintegrates upon touching it.
oh
Aw.
well. Grandma's just not gonna mention it at all. She's just gonna brush her hands, okie dokie, and take whatever.
Grandma, you find
else.
anything in there?
A couple of things. Hang on, I'm still looking. And just
Okay.
trying to take anything else that I can grab.
Did you check the bodies?
I didn't. I'll check the bodies. Do I have to do a separate investigation for the bodies?
Hey, there's nothing of interest on these bodies.
Oh, bummer.
You always gotta check the bodies, guys.
Always. So is there anything else other than like the money then at that point, Grandma?
That is it.
Okay, cool. Then Grandma's just gonna walk back out. She's gonna go, we got some money, honey.
Oh, good. Nice find. And we didn't even have to fight skeletons.
Mm-mm.
Call this a win. Although, hey, Gundren, we might want to clear these out if you're ever going to use this place. We'll clear them out later, though. Today's not that urgent. They don't seem to be bothering anyone.
Hey, I want to get to it. We'll just get a wizard with some fireball.
That'll work.
Just light it up. It's got that room made out of dwarf ingenuity. It can withstand the fireball.
Or
I believe it.
Or here's an idea. You still have some liquor. Molotov.
Ooh. I do have a bottle that's half full of liquor.
You're thinking,
See,
granddaughter.
You're talking the Monday fireball.
I mean, I could
The
mix my
peasant's
liquor with
fireball.
lamp oil, light it, and throw it in the room. It would probably have the same effect.
We'll worry about that later. I'm sure there's more up ahead.
fair.
They're not
I
bothering
don't
nobody
guarantee it.
right now.
Yet, exactly. And I'm gonna head towards Gundren and kind of motion for Grandma to follow.
Watch it with these hands. Let me tell you.
These hands. I tell you what.
Goosh Grandma around.
Time.
Whatnot.
Trying to catch these hands.
Exactly. Catch me outside. How about that?
Okay, so we're gonna wanna keep hugging the wall now that we know what is on this wall and we don't see any other entrances. We want to keep going through the tunnel here, right?
Well, there's two different ones. There's this tunnel, and then there's the tunnel over there. I don't know where either of them.
Yeah, here and here.
Yeah, I say we hug the wall because it'll be easier to clear this dungeon. I think it's easier to clear a space if you clear out the outside and move to the interior.
Okie dokie, and Grandma will start walking forward
All right.
Actually, Grandma wants to sneak.
Okay. Roll stealth.
That is another 22.
Okay. You are hidden.
I turn around and I'm like, okay, Grandma, where are we?
God damn it, not again.
In my head, just like, okay, just if you need me, just call, please, immediately.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbuster!
Goblin Slayer!
All right.
Grandma's
there's
gonna go,
that.
I don't know what's coming up, so I want to try and get in here sneakily so I can give you a heads up.
We'll stay right here then, and we'll wait for you to come back. Or call us.
What are you talking about? I'm right in front of you. And then Grandma keeps sneaking
He-
away. You just
Kind
hear
of
skitter
looks
scatter.
around. Looks around like, where the fuck?
Grandma
Turn
purely
around,
does
did
it
you-
to mess
You
with
know
him.
where she is?
Part of me thinks that Essence would see Grandma while everyone else doesn't, just because of the
You know
fact that
what? With a-
she knows Grandma so well. And
With a
the
nat
dark vision and
20
all that.
to his perception, he sees Nan.
He's like, yeah, she's right there.
You're right there. You can't see her.
Have dark vision?
I kind of squint at it.
He's a dwarf.
I'm gonna squint and be like, I mean, it's really dark. It's really dark in here.
Grandma says in her head, "You are so lucky we are in a semi-dangerous situation. I'd totally be messing with your head right now." And Grandma's gonna go forward and look around.
Okay. So, you're entering the cavern?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We will get you into the cavern. I will reveal slightly more of the map. I can also reveal this section. Okay. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Just from DSA, because she's the only one in the cavern right now.
Oh, not bad, not bad. 19.
Okay. 19, you are starting to notice that the cavern is... as you move, you are seeing puffs of green gas around your feet.
Huh. Grandma's gonna relay that. There's some fancy green smoke.
what
Grandma's
is
gonna take
coming
her
from
cloak and kind of like cover her face just in case. And just look around. Just kind of see what's going on with that. You want me to do perception?
I just relayed that to Gunnar. Apparently, there's fancy green smoke.
I haven't heard about any green smoke in here, but has been a couple hundred years. Probably something taken over. Probably some wild growth.
Like
Wait,
mushrooms. I mean,
Gunrun's actually
in my
been
head,
here before?
Grandma. No.
I mean, he's done research to it, and he was
Oh,
one
okay.
of the knapsacks that was in the entrance where you found his dead brother.
He's been here before. In my head, I say to Grandma, are they mushrooms?
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. Do you want me to roll perception, Helly?
Roll nature.
If
That
I
makes
can
sense.
see things, okay.
Well,
I like
So
that.
let's see if you can figure out what the dust, what the smoke
I was
is.
like, it's not really a matter of percepting here because you've already noticed the green gas. Now it's a matter of naturing to see if you can find what's causing it.
That's just an 11.
11. You think it might be some mushrooms in here. You're not entirely sure.
Did you
But-
spend it on any?
But as you to give some life to this room, dense carpets of weird fungi cover large section of the floor of this cavern. The growth includes puffballs a foot across, wide shelf fungi growing on stalagmites, and large stalk caps as good as 5 feet tall. Some puffballs
Oh,
glow
no.
with an eerie green fluorescence.
Oh no!
We need to get Matthias in here. He'll love this.
Oh no! Yeah, he would love this place.
And-
Are you
until this
kidding?
guy
He'd show up
shows
here and be like, "Free mushrooms forever."
Also,
And it
one
gives
thing
us
to note,
weird
With-
grossness.
with that, with our nice glowing fungi, this room is actually fairly well lit. It's still
Oh.
fairly dim, but can be seen without the need for aid.
What?
It's
I mean-
it's not dim. It's not dim lighting
It's
anymore.
good. It's good for the humans.
I mean, if y'all want to risk it, you guys could come in here. I'm not seeing anything.
I mean, there
But-
is a doorway down the ways and a set of stairs.
So Grandma will be like, "Look, y'all can come in here. I may not suggest it. I can do some more exploring and then come back or scream at you. How you want to go about this? Because I don't know what this green stuff's gonna do to you."
I've learned to look up. Can you check that first?
Grandma will look up.
It's more cave.
It's
Okay.
cave.
Just
It's
making
dripping
sure there's
water.
no freaking thing coming down.
Oh yeah, no, none of the bats.
That's the second time I've had something fall on me.
Well, I turned to Gundren like, there's a whole bunch of mushrooms in there apparently, like real big ones. I don't know. Do you want to go deal with mushrooms, or do we want to find another way? Do you have another idea of which direction we could go here, boss?
Well, the map I saw of this place is right. Should be a our Spellforge should be through this cavern here, but I don't remember there being much fungi in there before.
Well, weird shit happens. New things move
It
in.
has been a long time.
Fungi does grow.
All right. Well, I'm going to go through and catch up with Nan, and I'll make that Constitution save.
All right, everybody else gonna follow, or are they gonna stay back?
Sure.
Follow.
That's a 17 from me for the Constitution save.
All right, you pass. Everybody else, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
15.
Oh, wow.
Oof, that's not good for Gundren.
Oh, no.
Did a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
That's a 13.
Okay. What'd you get, Essence?
15.
Okay, everybody
bad.
passes except Gundren, who
Oh, you poor soul.
really failed.
How's he looking right now?
Half
He's,
poor
look,
bastard.
Right?
he's looking a little bit green.
Dwarves have
Yeah,
resistance to
poor-
poison, Helly.
Fuck you.
He gets to roll with advantage.
Oh, well then I will roll him again. Okay, that's better.
There we go.
I
Ew.
forgot
Some
about
candy.
that part.
Yeah, some candy.
Yeah, dwarven resistance to poison is one of the nice things about dwarves in caves. He could probably eat half of the mushrooms in here and not even feel a thing.
He started
Let's
to
not
feel
test
sick,
that though.
but then it was
Oh, yeah.
it just came by. Someone let
Grandma's
well, you
going
want-
to tell that to Essence. Do not touch the mushrooms. Do not eat the mushrooms. Do not.
Hey, you want to
engage
know
with
what
the
his first
mushrooms.
roll was, X?
It was a 2, right, or a 1?
It was a nat 1.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I remember dwarven resistance to poison was a thing.
There's a lot of races in D&D. I can't remember everything with them. And again,
This is gonna be-
Gundren doesn't have a stat block that I can easily reference for his racial traits.
Yeah, advantage to saving throws against poison and resistance against poison damage. There we go.
Okay. So, everybody's in. Y'all are gonna we'll get you in a little bit more here if you want.
Mm-hmm.
After about another 30 feet of movement, we do need another con save.
Can we get through past the mushrooms in 30 feet
No.
of movement? Okay. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad.
No,
It's a
not at all.
total of 19 for me. That wasn't bad at all.
18.
Oh,
I
nice.
went up
17 on
1.
the
I
die.
went to 16.
I
Oh.
got a 12.
Oh, no.
That's
Everybody
fine, you
passes.
get 11 hands.
Woo!
Oh, we
We're
passed.
given to
Cool.
12 passes?
Must be 10.
12, 11. I'll just say it.
Cool.
Gundren rolled
No.
a 3 and then rolled a nat 20, so he's
Oh,
doing
wow.
fine.
He's immune to the effect entirely now. He's like,
Yep.
smells like home.
He took a real deep
Like a little
breath.
tickle in the back of the throat, and he was like, okay.
All right, let's get going.
No, I feel like
Sure.
as he's walking,
Break
Goblin
it
Slayer just
out.
lets out a fart,
Passion
and that's what he
dust.
smells.
Right into his face too, just right through the back plate. Okay.
Actually, no.
All
You
right.
know who would really actually put a fart right into his face? Ivana.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
this point,
Same
I'd
verse.
say, I would say the people at the end might have to take one, but it's fine. We don't need to make any more
Wait,
con saves.
question. Do I have enough of a bond level to ask Ivana to do reconnaissance?
Yes, but if I remember right, her wisdom isn't all that much higher than your own.
Yeah.
It's one
But
more.
she can fly and she's
got
small.
+1. Yes.
Grandma, want to check this door?
At that point, Grandma kind of looks around, and instead she's just gonna open the door, just because she doesn't like that Goblin Slayer's like, you've actually listened. So you're not just gonna open it.
Okay, so
Never
you
mentioning
open the
it
door.
again.
Actually, wait, no. This door cannot just be open. I need to actually read things.
Oh.
The doors
Aw,
leading into this
man.
area are cracked, and their iron hinges partially melted.
Oh.
Strength check.
Do you want me to break it down?
Yeah, Grandma's gonna back up, and she goes, "I'm gonna break something if I try and open that."
This shit.
All right, I'm gonna break something if I open it. Let's go. Hallie, what is this? Athletics, strength? What do you want me to roll?
Just a strength check.
Okay, cool. That's not as good as athletics, but I'll take it. That is a 19 plus 4.
Hey,
23.
Congratulations. This door. What door?
I just Spartan
One
kicked
door.
the door open and stepped through the hole, just ready to fight. Just
All right.
bam.
Grandma,
So
like,
as you
mentioned that I got
as
to
you
open
enter
it
in,
without checking.
dust, ash, walls blackened by fire, and heaps of debris beneath the sagging ceiling show this room was damaged by a destructive blast. The furnishings,
Again,
tables, chairs, bookshelves, beds, all charred and splintered, but otherwise well preserved. A scorched iron chest stands near the foot of one of the beds.
Hey, Gundren, someone used fireball in here. And I'm just gonna look around. Helly, I'm gonna open my lantern real quick and just
So,
bathe the room in light, and I'm gonna check it.
well, real quick, because it sequences of events. That's what you see as you Spartan kick open the door. As you
Okay.
walk in, a wraith rises from the floor.
Nope. Nah. Nope. Nah. Fuck that. No. As I just immediately back out of the room and come out and go, nope, I don't do ghosts. No, I don't do ghosts. Anyone else. Literally anyone else.
Well, as you walk in and start saying, he rises up saying, "Your presence is offense to me."
I'm sorry, I'm leaving.
And then just leave. As you leave, he just
still
sinks
are
back
like,
into
nope,
the floor.
I don't do that. You're not even responding. You're like, I'm not going to engage with it. Goodbye.
I just
You
walk
get
out and I'm
halfway
like,
through.
and I'm like, okay,
I was
fellas.
half tempted. I was half tempted to say that the presence of the wraith offends me. As a
The wraith
paladin.
offends me. I'm just gonna I'm with my back against the wall, not looking in the room, just going, nope, nope, nah, no. I'm just standing right here, just back against the wall, just nope, don't do ghosts. I don't do ghosts. Not gonna happen. Is he
Sound like
leaving
this
the
about
room?
Wraith lady
He
too.
just sank back into the floor.
He just sank back right back into the floor. Just
Essence goes in because she wants to see the ghosty.
Grandma will
Okay.
walk in with her. Don't forget to be polite.
as you two walk in, the spirit, the wraith rises again from the floor. Your presence is offense to me. Forfeit your life. My treasures are mine alone, not yours to plunder.
We're not here to plunder. We're here for something else. But do you know Miss Agatha? She's really nice.
I know nothing of any Agatha.
You should so totally meet her. She's
Wait.
really sweet.
All Wraiths don't know each other?
That's
feel like that's
racist
racist.
out there.
Don't mind them. I can so
We're-
wait. Is this a male or a female?
This is a male.
You could totally hit her up, dude. Party in the afterlife. Come on.
Grandma's gonna start giggling and go, I'm so sorry. She doesn't understand relationships yet.
Oh,
We're just trying to get through here. Is there anything that you may have some information on for us to get through here and we'll just leave you be?
Give me 1 second to redo some reading here, because I've read over this part about 7 times, but it never sticks in my brain.
That's why I read the manuals out loud. It's the only way it gets into my brain. It's so fucking ridiculous.
Can
I just
can you please repeat your question, because my brain remembers some of it but doesn't remember your wording.
Here for any of the treasure or anything, do you just have any knowledge of like what's been going on here? We're just trying to save some of our friends. Like, we'll leave you be, no worries. We just are trying to get through here safely and effectively.
We're sorry about your door, but there is no way of getting in without doing that.
Yeah, if we had known you
we
were
could
in
try
here,
to
we
put it
wouldn't have
back
broken
up.
it down. That's true, we could, but it would be after we save our friends because they may die.
This place holds nothing for anybody now anymore, except my treasures and mine alone.
Okay, well, I mean, like, there were some other things, like, we dealt with some bats and almost some skeletons and whatnot.
Oh, and some ghouls, apparently.
Yeah.
And something that bit me on my neck. I think it
That was the bat
infected?
honey.
Oh, okay.
No, we'll look at it later. Anyway, Grandma's going to pull out.
It was. I'm pretty sure it was the scrawl or whatever it was. It
Sturge.
wasn't actually just a regular bat. Sturge.
Grandma's gonna pull out 100 of the copper and just set it on the desk and say, "So sorry for your door. If you need anything," and Grandma, whatever a business card would be for nowadays,
he
Grandma will
definitely
leave that
has a
with the
business
copper.
card. They're like little homemade. They're like those little homemade
Little
greeting
brochures.
cards. It's a business card, yeah.
And
Exactly.
Essence was the one who made it.
Yes.
Like
It's
it's like
made.
a homemade travel brochure. Is that what it is? Oh,
But Grandma's gonna set that with the
Love it
copper and be
so much.
like, "I'm so sorry about the door. If you need anything or just need someone to talk to, because I know it can get lonely, there's my information. Visit anytime. Just try not to kill any of the people there. I'd appreciate it. You have a good one." Grandma's gonna pull Essence out and walk out.
I'm going to be like, wait, I didn't get to know your name.
Oh, okay. Yes. Can we know your name so we can put it in our registry for this adventure?
My name-
Registry.
My name is Morkmesh. Mormisk.
Do I hear that name?
You are scared. I don't think you're anywhere near
roll
that door.
perception to see if you're still just in nope state.
More accurately, would somebody who's with a sane state of mind and not terrified of ghosts, like Gundren, have heard that name? I just want to make sure Gundren knows that name happened.
I mean, he does typically speak in whispers.
Okay, then never mind. We don't hear
No.
any of that shit.
Okay, bye. I'm Essence, by the way. As I'm just slowly getting dragged out by the hood of my cloak.
And you have a good one, honey. And Grandma's gonna take the door and kind of just scooch it back over the. She can't close it, but like just kind of
The
pull it
door's in
back over.
3 pieces, guaranteed.
Yeah, so like Grandma is just putting those pieces as she can, just back up against the door. Alrighty, next, let's go. And Grandma's just gonna start walking towards the stairs.
I don't do ghosts. What is with you people and bringing me to places with ghosts?
You brought us here. Let's make that
Yeah.
very, very clear. We
You
did not
brought
have
us
to
here.
come
I
here. You
don't,
asked
and
us to come here.
And I look at Gundren and I say, by the way, you know my extra fee for ghosts.
Hey, we didn't know ghosts were being here. Besides, it was
Yeah,
one
well, they're
ghost
here.
and didn't do anything to you.
Yet.
It's technically a wraith. I'm pretty sure wraiths are the same exact things as ghosts.
As we're
It's
walking,
a ghost. It came up from the floor as I'm just like still standing here just waiting for Grandma.
As you
means
guys
it's
are walking up
spectral.
these sets of stairs, it's still a ghost.
Essence
That
at
just
this
means
point
it's
is telling Bella.
spectral.
Essence is telling Bella that she might get Agatha hooked up with
A
A
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
with a boyfriend.
And Grandma
We
For
have
the
a-
be like,
afterlife.
honey, no, that's not how it works. That's not how
I don't
it
even
works,
want to know
honey."
how that works. I don't even
Boy
wanna know.
girl interest.
Honey, it
Hello.
doesn't just have to be boy girl, honey. I'm not getting
Person
into that
interest.
conversation. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, why does it have to be? Why does it have to be boy girl? I don't even like guys.
I have a
Person
husband.
interest. We haven't gotten that far in the birds and the bees yet.
Helly, just real quick, what was his name again? And if you could spell it, just so I
Uh,
heard it.
Mormesk. Mormesk.
That's exactly what I thought.
Okay, thank you.
Did you learn anything about the ghost?
Well, it's his treasure, apparently.
Okay.
As long as you don't mess with his shit, he ain't gonna mess with you. And I
Gundren, do
left
you
him
know
a
an
business
exorcist?
card, and I left him 100 copper just to make sure he didn't follow us. Because some
Cool.
people are scared of ghosts. And Grandma's gonna give you the side eye.
I'm not scared of them. I just don't do ghosts. I'm not scared.
Mm.
I'm not scared of ghosts. Definitely
okay if
not.
you are.
In the background.
And I
Hey,
just turned
hey.
to Gundren and I'm like, "Do you know a good exorcist?"
I'm sure we can find somebody in the city who can get rid of it one way or another.
He's very nice. He's very nice. Like, I wouldn't, like, completely exterminate him. Maybe you can just bargain.
I mean,
You talk about
technically-
treasure.
Maybe
Technically, I'm a paladin. Can I exercise things?
He's
Or
a
does it have to be a cleric?
fellow. We are not gonna exercise him.
Well, we can send him on his way where he's supposed to go.
They're supposed to be
caution
here.
there.
He's a right. Oh, I can't.
As someone who's also thinking of what Bella would be saying right now, it's not part of the circle of life. We have
Not
to let
part
him
of the
go
cycle.
eventually.
With the banshee though.
Well,
Exactly. Set them
I
up.
thought it was a wraith. Was it
No,
a
that's
banshee? I thought it was a
Agatha
wraith.
was a
That was a
banshee.
wraith, but we met a banshee before, and she didn't
Oh,
say
I thought
that.
the other
about
one
you.
was also-
Ghost or something.
I thought the one we met before was also a wraith.
No,
No,
one's a
banshee,
banshee, one's a wraith.
alright.
Yeah, we're talking about.
Ellie, I
Agatha.
have a new idea for 2 NPCs for your next campaign.
Oh lordy.
Come on,
You're
an
killing me,
abandoned
Sm-
shack, two
You're killing me,
ghosts that are
Smalls.
really friendly, that are kind of friendly if you're nice to them, but really scary if you're not. One of them's a banshee, one of them's a wraith. They met.
You're killing me,
really
Smalls.
weird. They met under
Ro-
weird circumstances and
Juliet.
fell in love.
Yeah, it
And
was
it's all
Romeo
because
and
of Essence.
Juliet, but one turned into a banshee, one turned into a wraith after they died.
That is definitely a book that if Goblin Slayer saw it, he would probably just hand it to Bella and never speak of it again.
Any case,
Be like, hey,
as you
Gran,
go,
I found this romance novel you may like, and send it.
as you make your way up the stairs, you see a door to your right, and a hallway that continues forward, and a hallway that branches to the left.
After you, boss.
Grandma's
back
just gonna
now,
open the door.
One out this time.
You're gonna open this door.
I'm gonna open the door.
I don't like how you asked that, Ellie.
So let me take a quick look here.
If Grandma can open this door, is it
It
melted
is
again?
a big door. Is this? A
This is a double door that is just as damaged.
Cool. Goblin Slayer. And Grandma's gonna back up. I can't open it. My weak grandma arms.
That's fine. I'm a battering ram.
I think
And
it's-
Helly, as a smith, I'm gonna look at the metalwork on this door and try to figure out, just kind of look at it and see if this is from a fire explosion inside or if it was something else that happened to this door.
Give me just a moment, and I can answer that.
Also, is it possible to kick this door in without destroying the door? I mean, come on, this is hand carved mahogany.
Mahogany.
Wait, is it hand carved mahogany?
Break
You don't
it
have to
down.
judge.
Are you kidding? This is hand carved mahogany.
Hand carved monogamy, and I'm like,
Monogamy.
yes, that's not a
Phenomena.
wood.
Da, 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 ba-da-da.
We all went different places, just every direction with that one. That sentence just went everywhere. I'm proud of us.
I will say that this one, the door is cracked slightly, but you can open it without obliterating.
Okay, I don't want to obliterate it. I'm just going to basically push it through the middle of the two doors, trying to break them, what's holding them together, but keep them on the hinges, kind of mostly. If they go away, they go away. But I'm gonna make this roll.
The hinges might come out of the stonework, but the doors may still be intact.
Okay, and can I use athletics, or is this just straight strength again?
It says just strength again.
That's not bad. That's a
16 plus 4, dirty 20.
All right, you open the door. They, as stated, they come off the hinges come out of the wall, but the doors do open and fall over, and inside, you hear, this large workshop was badly damaged by an ancient spell battle that laid waste to the mine. Work tables taking up 2 corners of the room scorched, and the plaster has been burned off the masonry walls. In the middle of the room, a stone pedestal holds a small brazier lit with an eerie green flame that dances and crackles. The brazier of its pedestal is... in 1 second. Pedestal is untouched by the area. Behind the brazier of the flame floats a spherical creature measuring roughly 4 feet in diameter. 4 eye stalks protrude from the central mass, 2 on each side. In the center of the body is a large eye that stares at you. Hello. In a thick, burbling voice inside your head.
Hi. Are you friendly?
Is it beholder?
Uh-huh.
This is Rick and Gordy's cousin.
Way scarier than that. I'm just gonna say,
Very.
hi. Are you friendly?
I am here to defend the Spellforge. What are you doing here?
Seeking the knowledge of the Spellforge.
We're Hey Gundren. Gundren, this is hey boss. Hey boss man, this is you. Okay, I apologize if this is somewhat insulting, but I've never seen anything like you before. May I inquire as to your name and or species? I am human and my name is Obira.
Ooh, I didn't know your
Forgot that he
name.
actually has a name other than his.
I told you my name like 3 weeks ago. Come on.
I have
yes,
no
you did.
name, but I am a spectator. Here, conjured to defend
that's
these
cool.
mines.
Cool.
Is a spectator like the beholder?
So, question. If these mines had somehow transferred ownership, would you work for us? We don't want to, we want to get them up and running again a bit, but we don't want to, I don't know. Gundren, this is boss. As I'm just standing there, nervously, knowing that I'm probably going to have to fight whatever this thing is, and I don't want... this thing's freaking me out. It's floating... It's a floating eyeball with a mouth. And little
to
tendrils.
give you guys an idea, let me quickly grab an image of what these things actually look like, because it is similar to a beholder, but not quite.
It's a baby.
It's a baby beholder.
Yeah.
What that tongue do though?
Exactly.
I'm posting a link in the Lost Mines for an image. Whoop, that's not right. Ignore that. That was stupid things for stupid reasons. Why are you not letting me copy this image? Let me copy the image.
By the way, are you saying all of
There we
this
go.
out loud? By the
Oh,
way?
definitely. I am out loud with all of this. And I am literally shouting like, Gundren! Trying to get Gundren in here.
Way over and just kind of look inside. Just kind of peeks. What's this?
Color. What's this?
Ooh.
Quickly
this?
reading
What's
things
this?
over again real
There's
quick, so give me
magic
just a moment.
everywhere.
If this mine were to be under new ownership, I would be of service to those. But last I saw, there were wars outside of these very doors. Are you here to cause a threat?
No question. When
Or,
was the
I
last time
don't
you saw
remember.
outside?
Look, I
What
don't
is
remember
out
there being a war.
outside of
War.
this room or outside of this mine?
Outside of this mine.
There's outside of this mine.
Okay, good. Good to know. So there's not really, there hasn't been a war since, Helly, do I need to make a history check to know when the last war was?
And make a history check. What the last word that you think this guy would know?
Yeah, like, I'm trying to think, he's been
Because
probably
there's
locked
wars
in here
happening.
since-
Because there's wars happening all the time. Let's be honest.
Well, I'm just trying to think of the nearest war, the most recent war that could actually threaten this area.
Yes.
And could give him help action because Grandma's old and has worked in.
Okay, I'll take that advantage. I'll take the advantage as as he turns to her, it's like, and he's like, so was it this one or was it? And you're like, no. So let's just see if I get even better. Nope, I rolled lower on that one. So 16 plus 2, so 18.
Grandma was no help. Grandma
Okay.
just kept distracting you.
Grandma
No,
was
not-
feeding wrong information.
Not general.
Not
what?
wrong,
That's
just
not a real
different
thing.
countries. She's getting
Yeah,
her
different
countries
countries.
mixed up.
No, that's down south. I'm talking about around here. And so, what was the
Oh,
last
right,
war,
right.
Helly?
Last
if I know,
war.
at 18.
Last war was at least 300 years ago. That would be anything in this area that would cause this guy.
I just turned to him like, well, the last war was about 300 years ago, and it's been pretty chill since. And honestly, we're just here to get the Spellforge up and running again. If you want to like guard it while we're doing that, that's totally chill. What do you want in return? Because usually there's like, we have to pay you stuff. Like I know Gundren's got really deep pockets because of how much he's paying me for this instance. As
At
I
this
look
point, it's 4
pointedly at him.
times.
But yeah, it's up to 4, yeah. But
Essence
like,
is peeking around the corner, by the way.
do you want something out of it, or do you just?
I have been conjured here to serve, and I will serve until there's nothing left to serve.
Cool.
A bit lonely.
Oh.
Do you want friends at least?
We're pretty cool. Do you know what alcohol is?
Do not offer it alcohol.
Why not? I offer alcohol to all of the people I want to be friendly with.
Is-
But no
Alcohol
offense,
is
sir.
how you make
It's a
friends,
baby.
Dan.
For its creature, it's a baby.
Do you know that? Do we know that? Is that
It was said
is that
earlier.
accurate?
Ellie did say
I don't
it was
know
a
anything.
young
Well, no,
Yes,
child.
Yeah,
Well, no, like
Or
in the
younger.
grand scheme of things, a specter is like a baby beholder. It's not actually a baby.
It's
Oh,
still
my
an
bad,
eldritch being. It's still like
Yes.
an
Never
eldritch
mind.
monster.
Grandma did not say that, but Grandma's
It's
still
just
gonna be like,
smaller
don't
than a
offer it
boy.
alcohol.
Ellie,
Yes,
at
it-
what point does Gundren show up?
He's been trying to shuffle his way through Essence, who really wants to look at this thing. Getting real
Also,
body
Essence-
blocked.
Hey, Essence, move over, sweetie.
The hell in this? Okay, I squish it as close to the wall as I can. Like,
Gran will just like pull you in with her tail, and you can just crawl on her back, so you still can see.
ha.
Well, hey, you know what? I'm gonna roll for Gundren real quick.
Can I roll to see if I know what this is? By the way,
Go
'Cause
ahead
he
and
said-
roll, because Gundren
He
don't know
did
what the
give
hell
me
this is.
He did give me a piece of information. Can I lower the DC a little bit because he already told me he's a specter? See if I can know
Yeah.
what that is. Okay.
Go ahead.
What do you want me to do? Arcana or nature?
Speaking of this is a being that is summoned and conjured, I would say Arcana.
15.
15? I'd say with a 15, with the note of this being a specter, you don't have a whole lot of information, but you know that it's wizards can conjure these things assign them tasks to do.
Cool. So, okay, so let me get this straight. A wizard or someone summoned you here to protect the place. Things happened. You got stuck in this room for a while, and you've just been waiting until you can get out and keep protecting this place, or do you leave the room and go around the mines a bit?
Just in your head, you just hear in that same bubbling, thick, burbling voice, "I protect the Spellforge."
Cool. Is this the spell
ever
forge?
thought
As I look
of-
around the room, Helly, I don't remember half of the description after we started talking to this guy.
What's the Spellforge?
So
Is this a room with forging equipment and like a furnace in it somewhere?
So in the middle of the room is a stone pedestal that has a small brazier of an eerie green flame.
Okay, that's got to be the spell forge.
That's
And I'm like,
probably
cool.
Spellforge.
And that's the spell forge right there.
So are you walking into his room?
No, I'm standing right where I am. I'm just pointing at the spell forge.
It could be the Spellforge, could not be. Still don't
Okay,
know if
cool.
you are ones who caused this fight or if you're on our side.
If I remember correctly, the guys who caused this fight were a bunch of orcs, and the guys who were on your side were dwarven people, which are ancestors to you. As I look at Gundren, right? Isn't this like an ancestral thing for you?
Ancestry, no. Restoring this place to Providence, yes.
I don't know. I'm a human. I got no leg in this fight.
I'm just getting paid for this.
I just came on
honestly.
an adventure. I just came for an adventure.
She came here for
I'm
her
here to
school
help him.
credits.
I'm here to help him do the thing that he's doing, which is what he said.
I'm just here. Hi. I follow her.
I mean, we don't really want to hurt you. I mean, I kind of like you. You're very strange and very fun to talk to. The thing you do in my head is kind of weird, but I like it. Kind of, mostly, sometimes.
Is
It
it
was a little
really? Is it
uncomfortable
really
last
that
night,
weird?
but-
Because this is what Nan does, like all of the freaking time.
This is
Yeah.
true. This
That
what
is
Grant
true.
does.
I keep forgetting that Grandma's voice pops into my head sometimes, and
And
okay.
now.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I'd be
Do we
fine
have
with
to like
Uh,
work out a
that.
contract?
If you would like to attempt to convince the Spectre that you are friend and not foe, you can roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Can I help with that?
I
Eh.
don't want to be the one rolling this.
Anybody?
I can roll it.
I would
In
say
essence,
I'll befriend the Spectre. I want to befriend it. It's cool.
Have Grandma rolls, because Grandma does have a +6.
I have a
Unless-
+7.
Do we want to do a
I
group
still
check?
have a
Is that
plus
what we want to
six.
do?
Wait,
Could we do a group check so we all can be
You
you
friends?
said it's persuasion, right?
yeah. You know what? Everybody roll, and we will lump the average.
I'm sorry.
19 for
I
Grandma.
got a 23.
I got a
23.
6.
23.
I got a 6.
I got
a rock.
I got a rock.
Sorry, math.
I rolled a 7. I got a 6.
Oof.
I got a 21.
Okay. So the Spectre seems to lower its guard around you. It's still a little bit iffy about our metal man here,
That's fine.
but he's
I'll
letting
take
you
it.
slide. You're not gonna get immediately death raid.
Cool. Question: do you know of any other like people who may be guarding this place that we should talk to try and help you, like to help set up the guard and like get this place working and running and nice again? Is there like any like traps we should like be worried about trying to get this place up and running, or should we just try and clear it out of all the stuff? Because we saw some skeletons back there. There was some ghouls that we had to kill. There's a bunch of bats and some mushrooms, which smelled kind of weird but didn't really do much.
There was
in-
a wraith who was very nice.
There was a wraith. He was not very nice. He was scary as hell.
He
I mean,
was
I
very
wasn't
nice.
scared.
You just a chicken.
I wasn't scared. I don't know what you're talking about.
Liar.
In your head, you hear the Spectre say, There was this elven folk who tried to convince me the same, but fled at the sight of me trying to enter its mind. They may be someone that you need to
Oh
speak
yeah,
with.
no.
An
Nan-
elven
mine.
folk.
Honestly, Nan talks in our minds all the time. This is normal
Yeah,
for
it's-
us.
I've kind of gotten used to it.
Are you? Grandma's gonna
But-
just whisper in X's. Are you used to it?
No, please don't. Please.
Uh,
Just in your head back, he's just like, please don't, please.
And Grandma's just gonna giggle.
But okay, so elven guy, got it. Do you remember what he was wearing? Was it like was he wearing armor or anything, or like did he have like a weird tattoo or a scar or anything?
I did
Turns
not
out the
see
wraith
any
was actually that elf.
did not see any scars amongst them, but they were wearing some form of robes.
Color
An
of the
elven
robe?
dude in robes. Who do we know who's an elven dude in robes? Wasn't the Glassstaff guy? I wouldn't know that. Actually, sorry, never mind.
The person who I took the component pouch from.
The guy, you did what? Was
The
he
wizard.
elven?
I don't know. I know he was a wizard.
I've slept since then.
This was
Was
like
that the necromancer? That
months
was the
ago.
necromancer, right?
No, the necromancer
No,
was the other
necromancer.
guy.
This was with
The guy-
Matthias.
Yeah, the one in the who
Very
works for the
first
Black
Oh, one of the red
Spider.
brands.
No,
One of the red
guy
brands,
who works
okay.
for the spider, not the red brands.
I mean,
He
he was
hired the
working
red
with the. Yeah, he's the one who hired them.
It could have been him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
Be
what
the Black
what
Spider
his
dude
description
too.
was.
I don't know. I don't know what race he is or
I
what he
don't know.
does.
We haven't met the Black Spider yet. By the way, there's this guy. He calls himself the Black Spider. He's been trying to, show up and do things with this place too. And he tried to kill all of us. That wasn't very fun. Actually, it was very fun.
He put a hit out on me.
Yeah, he works with goblins
I haven't.
and
You, Grandma pulls out the thing.
hobgoblins.
He did it on all of us, and Grandma holds up the poster.
Oh,
Yeah, but there
I
was
forgot
one
about this.
specifically for Nessa.
Yes. The rest
Ellie,
of you
just-
were
I
on your
thought
own
there was
separate
for
ones,
all
but I
four
have
of
my own.
us.
Ellie, just a question.
There was one for the three of you, and then there was one for me.
Ellie, just a question. Is this Grick looking thing the stand-in for the Spectre?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure there's not like an actual. Like I'm gonna look at the roof just in case.
No, that is the stand-in for the Spectre, because the models we have are limited.
Okay.
Can I give you a name?
I
Do
have
you
no
want a
need
name?
for names.
That's what I thought. You
They
remind
Everyone
me of
needs a
someone.
name.
You remind me of someone. There's this guy. He's got like a goldfish. I don't know why you remind me of this guy.
Elmo?
No,
Marvin.
not Elmo. Like it's like something with like a z, like Zinter or something. Anyways, do you
Elmo
want to
has
come with
goldfish?
us and help us clear out all the other riffraff, or do you want to like stay here and just keep this room safe for a bit, or?
I'm contracted to guard this room with my life.
Cool. But we could still use it while you're guarding it, right? Like if we're like fixing it up and stuff.
You seem to not to be a threat, so try to remove anything from here. You may not be as likely to leave.
And it's just like anything from this room. If we like move some beds and stuff around in the other rooms, you don't mind?
I have no control over other rooms other than this.
Cool. I turn to Gundren. Does that sound like a good idea? I mean, this guy's obviously pretty no offense, but pretty scary. He'd scare off anyone who comes to get this place, and we could still use it. It's not like you were gonna remodel or anything.
Who needs the remodeled dwarven infrastructure?
I mean, right? The
And
stones
you could add
are perfect.
pretty carpet or something if you wanted to spruce it up, make it a bit more modern.
Yeah.
Carpets for those elven folk.
Yeah, dwarves prefer bearskin rugs and stuff.
Would you like a wolf skull? Just
I
holds
thought-
up the skull.
I thought you were doing something with that.
I was, but I like giving.
We were gonna
people
mount it on the
gifts.
back of her. Mount it on the back of her cape.
No, that
Go.
was the tails.
Okay.
Would
Do you
anybody
wanna-
like to?
Would
Would anybody like to investigate that green flame?
Yeah, I'm going to walk in very, like, hands up, very politely. Walk in and just kind of look over the green flame a bit. I am a smith, by the way.
You are a smith, though. This is not your typical type of forge.
This is
this
like
w- This
like
will
an- like a
require
guy-
an Arcana check to try to learn
is like-
anything about.
This is like the equivalent of like a backyard junksmith finally getting into like a professional forge and going, "What is that?"
This is somebody who's built a computer with a Raspberry Pi, then getting access to a supercomputer.
That's not bad. It's not a bad roll. What you said, Arcana?
Yep.
+2, so 17 + 2, 19. Wow, I'm doing good on this one.
Okay.
This
so
dice is
with-
good. I love him.
So with that, magic. You can tell that this is definitely a source of magic in these caverns, though the magic has waned over the years. It is not as strong as it has been. However, if you would like to go about and bathe in a piece of equipment into the flame, something may happen.
Just like make a
I
just
want
put
to
something
stick
into the room.
my sword in there.
I'm just gonna be like, "Hey Nessa, can I borrow your sword?"
Yeah. Sure.
I just like take her sword and I'm just gonna plant it in the flame. Very
All right.
very carefully so as to not spook the guy, but I'm putting it
As
in
to
the
not
flame.
piss off the baby beholder.
Yeah, this is not like I'm gonna swing it real fast and slam. No, it's like gingerly placing it in the fire to see what happens.
All right. After a minute, the sword starts to imbue in a small glow of its own.
Does the fire have heat?
I actually do not know, so I'm going to say yes.
Okay, so it is hot when I put it in, and I just kind of let it sit there for a bit, and then I reach in with my gauntlet and pull it out once it's glowing, and I kind of look it over.
Yep, and I will say with your Arcana check that you made earlier, you can now see. First I need you to roll a d12.
Oh boy, wild magic shit. Where's my d12?
It's not as impressive as you think.
Whatever. That's
Wild
a 3.
magic. I didn't know
Okay.
we were dealing with Ida the Owl Lady.
So for the next 3 hours, this is a +1 weapon.
I kind of look it over. I'm like,
Ooh, +1 in addition to all of my other pluses.
yeah, it's a +1 sword.
For the next
There you go.
3 hours.
I just hand it to Ness and be like, this is a magic sword. And
Ooh.
it does magic stuff now, I think.
Ah,
It's sharper than it was before.
that's Evan sick, dude.
I kind of turn to Gundry and be like, good enough test to see if it's real.
Looks like it. Looks a little bit
Cool.
weaker than what it was before, but hopefully once we get this place back on the map, we can get that, stoke that up real good.
I think you'd figure it out. Okay, Mr. Miss Friendo.
Mix.
We're gonna go clear out the rest of the caverns and get some dudes in here to help repair this place. You just stay put. We'll let you know who's good and if anyone that we don't let you know is good comes in here, just consider them hostile for now.
Like the Red
Understood.
Brands.
Okay. He's good. She's good. She's good. She's good. And Bella, come here. And at this point, like Bella peeks her head in, like, and she's good. As far as I know, there's another dwarf around here, but I can't really show him to you, but like, we'll show him to you when we find him, if we find him.
gotta stay positive.
They will find him.
We'll
In
find
each
it.
of
We'll
your
find it.
minds, you just hear in his thick voice, "Travel well."
Come on,
That
and
was
Grandma's
ominous.
gonna kind of
Okay.
walk a few steps with Essence and then push her off her back and keep walking forward.
Duh, rude.
I'm
Tumbles
sorry,
off.
I cannot hold you for that long anymore. I'm getting
You can ride on
old.
my back if you want. I won't even feel you.
I can.
Okay, you know what?
Sure.
I am trying to be a good grandmother. I can't do it all, okay? I'm old.
I mean,
Grandma
yeah,
kind of pouts.
I'm the big strong guy. But am I? Okay, I did break the door in. Is it still mostly on its hinges? Could I like pull up my Smith's
You-
tools
you
and
can
try and get it back on its hinges?
Getting it back on tension is going to take a lot of time. You can kind of prop it back up at least.
I'm gonna just kind of leave the
You
doors
get-
where they are and be like,
I
fix
imagine
those.
you get the door kind of up and just like give it one good hit with the hinge to kind of barely set it just enough so it's not falling over.
that'll work for now.
It'll
I understand why he doesn't like me so much because I am the one who kicked the door in. So okay, let's keep going. We got more places to look for.
All
left
right.
or right.
We're keeping to the right wall, I think, was the plan.
Okay, go to the right.
All right. Let me reveal zone.
It's a dark room.
It is indeed a dark room. Let me get the room number for this. That's this room.
Yeah, look-
Okay.
By the way, my lantern is hooded again. I meant to say I hooded it once I left the ghost, but
Okay. So, as you walk into this room, a narrow ledge overlooks a large cavern that houses a sturging, seething body of water. The rhythmic booming heard throughout the mines is louder here. At regular intervals, a huge surge of water funnels into this chamber, slams against the walls just below the edge. The echo suggests that this cave might be one arm of a much larger cavern to the northeast.
hey, Gundren, we got you a wave pool.
I
Don't
think
go
this
swimming.
could. Yeah, no, I
And
think this
this-
connects to that other room.
I'm going to look. I don't have any light. I can't look. I can't perception.
Oh, you want perception?
Uh,
I perception.
Just look around, see if there's anything in here that we want to worry about.
Hey,
Just in
there-
case.
Got another
me-
nat 20 for a 25.
1 second for me to quickly just adjust some things for visibility sake. So in here, you see the pathway that leads to the northwest. Northeast leads just deeper into more caves that, while you may have dark vision,
flooded.
there's not much to see there. The ledge that hugs the south wall is 15 feet above the water level. However, when water surges to the cave, about every 2 minutes, the water increases by 10 feet for a minute and then returns back down.
Like I said, I think this connects back to that other water room from before. Honestly, I don't think we should keep going this way. I think we should go check out that other direction.
I tend to agree with you.
Can you repeat that for me so I can write it down?
The water stuff.
I
Oh, damn,
agree.
Gran.
I agree with you, Grandma.
Can you sign here and then
I do not sign the paper. I'm only agreeing with you this time. Don't
It's
get
okay,
used
give
to
to
it.
me later.
Leave him
Okay,
honey.
alone, Nan.
Okay.
I can't laugh too hard. Oh, my head.
So, you guys are
Whose
going down
fault
this
do you
way
think
here.
That is, Nan.
Yeah, I don't want to
That-
fuck around with the water.
Okay, let me quickly grab this room number, which is that one. Okay. So, as you
I
go
don't
up,
like this.
as you guys approach into this room here, which is I'm assuming where y'all are going.
I'm going to
Grandma's
leave.
going to stay back as moment she sees those skeletons, so she has 60 feet worth of dark vision. Grandma's gonna go. By the way, there are more skellybubs.
Oh, good.
Uh,
Great.
So, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a read for this room. A blast furnace and a mechanical bellows powered by a water wheel dominate this large chamber. The furnace is dark and cold, but heaps of coals piled nearby, along with carts full of unrefined ore. The water wheel sits in a 10-foot wide channel cut in the floor of the room, but the channel is dry. Passages to the to the west, south, and east. The empty channel sits to the north and east. With more than a dozen withered corpses and scattered around the room, these slain dwarves and orcs are wearing remnants of their armor. Floating above them is a skull engulfed in green flame.
Pretty
Run that last part against me.
A big
With a-
skull flaming.
With a dozen withered corpses scattered around the room, the slain dwarves and orcs still wearing remnants of their armor. Floating above them is a skull engulfed in green flame.
Okay, yeah, I got it that time. Helly, can I make a check to see if I recognize this green flame thing as anything? I don't imagine I do, but
I'm trying to think on what type of check that would be.
well, I assume
Nature?
Arcana or I mean nature would work. I'll take it. Fuck it.
I'm trying. Like, I understand what you're saying. I'm trying to think on what type of check I would have you roll for that in terms of what type. What are you perceiving in terms of like Arcana, nature?
Well, I assume it's a 19 plus 2.
Okay, you see a flame skull.
What do I know about flame skulls?
They are magical creatures.
Okay.
Typically is a servant to wizards, and
Another
instructs
servant.
on orders that it was given. Enacts on instructions given, similar to that of the Spectre, but not as big as Spectre Boy.
Okay, so it's like a mini Spectre Boy.
Yes.
We don't have any way to prove we're with Spectre Boy, do we? Do I see these two zombies in here?
I mean, you do see the dozen, the slain, the dwarven zombies standing in their armor.
How many? There's more than a dozen, you said.
There are 8. I will
just
give you
in my
that
head,
number.
I say to Grandma in my head, I'm like, okay, there's 8 undead in here and a flame skull. They're usually summoned by wizards. I read about them in a book when I was trying to learn more about goblin history. Did you know that goblins are made by a wizard a long time ago? That he just brewed them up in a pot. It was really weird. Anyways,
Wait, is that real?
to what I
Is that
know is
true?
the flame skull is probably on the
Amen.
similar mission
That's how some
to
religion started.
the flame skull is kind of related to the guy that we just met, so maybe we can convince him. Although I get the feeling he looks a lot angrier. Also, he's a floating skull on fire, and I don't know how I feel about that because he's not really a ghost, but he's also kind of ghost coded, you know.
Honestly, I would be tempted to backtrack, check some other things, and see if we have to come back this way or not, because there were other directions we could go.
Well, Helly, can I see into this area over here-ish and see that it's the area that I looked into before? Just kind of like peek around that corner, try and.
I mean,
Not
if
to
you're
enter
if you're
the
trying
room,
to
but-
get to here to peek through, you're gonna risk bumping into these guys.
Okay, I'm not gonna bump into him, but I can see that passage there, and can I do the math?
Roll me roll me a straight d20, and we'll see if you're high
Can I
or
add my
low.
intelligence modifier?
We're just doing high or low at this point, but we'll add your int. Why not?
Okay, 21.
Okay, so you didn't need that regardless, because it was literally just above or below a 10.
Yeah, but whatever. I rolled it anyways, just in case.
So you can definitely make an assumption that you've seen this section of room before.
I just in my head to Grandma go, okay, the section on our left connects back into the big room where we fought all the ghouls, and I kind of peeked in and there was nothing left in there. I can't really see. Well, can I see across the way to the other door in this room that would connect too?
I would say you could see it from here, that you could see that room.
And in my head, I just say, and there's another door which I think also connects back into it, but I'm not sure. I think we're gonna have to go to the water room if we're gonna get anything, because there's more space to the right, but I can't see it, and I don't want to piss off Flame Skull Man.
There are other pathways too, other than that water room that we did not go down.
Yeah, it's just the water room at this point. Looking at, kind of thinking about how this layout is, everything else loops back to this middle area, I think.
Because it's only been an hour, you guys have this room, this pathway here, and you also have this waterway room here that you
Yeah.
guys didn't do anything with.
Yeah, so there's the water room and then the path that we assume goes also to the water room.
Quick question: go to where the wraith was, because there was. Is that not a pathway there too?
No, that's a wall.
Oh, I didn't see.
It looks like a path, but it's a wall, yeah.
But either way, Grandma's like, this. We are tunneling ourselves down here. If anything, we still should backtrack and try another way to get in here, because I don't want
I
to
think
risk
if we
a
come
big
from the
boat.
other direction, yeah. If we come from the other direction, we have more space to maneuver.
Right. So Grandma's gonna go back it up and starts walking backwards, pushing people behind her.
Okay. We're all going to kind of group up in this area over here. Do we want to go the back way to the water room, or do we want to go through the water room? I don't think there's going to be a flood mechanism in there anymore. I was worried about it when I thought there was going to be goblins, but I don't think goblins got in here.
Personally, I don't want to risk it. I would much rather go, because the way that other way still looks like it is a tight space. I don't want to go through that tight space, you know.
Then let's
Especially with all
loop
of us
all
that
the way.
then screwed us all over. Only few people were able to fight, and things took longer.
Yeah. Let's try to loop back around, Helly. I think we can make our way back around the way we came. Unless we'd be really bottlenecking in the north or here. So either way,
if you want to go back down through the way, you are going back through the poisonous gas area.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, let's have everybody roll 2 concentration checks.
Constitution.
For your Constitution.
Concentration? What's a concentration check?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
I was making fun of him. I know. Okay?
And I was about to say the same thing X did, so nah.
Grand pass both of them.
I got...
So,
well, I passed the first one with a 16. The second one, I wasn't so lucky.
Well, what did you get?
I got a 15 on my first one.
A 6.
Ooh, yeah, you're...
Not so lucky, yeah.
You are poisoned.
Great.
You also take...
Mine, by the way.
You take 3d6 poison damage.
That's fine.
And you are poisoned for 10 minutes.
That's fine. We can take the 10 minutes to move around. That's okay. Do the damage, Helly. Hit me.
Oh, yeah, you have me roll damage.
I don't get to ignore any of this, either.
Nope. Well, don't worry. These rolls were piss. You are taking 7 damage.
Oh, that's it? That's
2,
nice.
2, 3.
Thank you, Helly, for rolling like shit.
They were piss.
Okay.
To be fair, I also had my 1+2 damage against you earlier.
Yeah.
So...
You're having an off day with your damage rolls, and I'm happy about it.
Essence got an 11, and then a 5.
Okay,
It beats it on the first one.
Well, so you are also now poisoned, and you're going to take... You are taking 9 poison damage. And you have the poison condition for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Does it take us more or less than 10 minutes to make it to the water room?
Well, let's see. If we assume that you get it roughly in the middle of the room, that's 6 seconds.
We're not moving at combat speeds, Helly. Fine.
I mean, are you moving
gonna-
faster or slower than combat speeds?
Slow. I mean, I assume once we get poisoned, I'm gonna like cough up some blood a little bit and pull my visor off and spit it out.
Okay, well we'll assume half combat speed. So 1, 2.
You didn't have to measure it out. How dare you?
3, 4,
90.
5. So yeah, 90 feet, which is
3
my brain-
rounds. Or at half speed, it's 6 rounds.
So yeah, 6 rounds, which is
Not
say it's
even
been
a minute.
2 minutes. We'll say it's been a minute. Just give you guys some leeway here. So I'd say it's about 3 minutes for y'all to get to about here.
Okay. I'm not going in the water, by the way. When I get here, I'm going to kind of look at Nessa and be like, "Wait, who else got poisoned, or is
Why
it
are we
just
going to the
me?"
water? Why are we
You
going to the water
essence.
room?
That was the room we
Yes.
agreed to go on. It's the only other path we can go to that will get us somewhere new. Everything else loops back around to them.
We were fighting the people, and we were just going into the bigger room, so we wouldn't be bottleneck fighting them.
Oh.
I
Okay,
thought
we
we
can
were
go
avoiding
into.
it, but that's fine.
What we were doing, so we may want to discuss that real quick on what everyone wants to do.
Okay. I was under the impression that we're not going to fight them until we've cleared the rest of the place. What else does everyone else want to do? Do we want to fight them right now, or do we want to clear this place first? We're going to fight them eventually anyways, probably, but I want to know what other fights we
Do a
can
whole
get
bunch
into
of
before we deal with it.
backtracking each time. So if it looks like we're needing to go that way, then I'm fine with fighting. It's just like I said, what Grandma was suggesting earlier is going back to that bigger room, so we could access and have less of a bottleneck on our end.
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
I can agree to that. That would be.
That is definitely the
more
right
space
place to
for
fight them
everyone.
from. Yeah, it's definitely the right place to fight them from because we could fit 2 people in here, in this hallway here, or we could put a line here of 3, and then just funnel them in here, and attack at range with the rest of it. I'm just worried that thing can do like a fireball or something that lights us all in fire at once. And being in a tight space isn't good, but in that bigger room we could do it. We just wouldn't want to group up very much. I don't know. I don't know enough about flame skulls. I mean, me as a player, I know plenty about them, but as a character, I don't know enough.
Nessa know about flame skulls? Because he's given us the name of what it is. I can
And
roll
I've
see
given
what
her
I would
some
know, right?
information. I told her some information already.
The roll, I'd say nature, because you're trying to get information on a creature.
That's 5.
A 5.
Okay.
I know nothing.
What's a flame
I
skull?
know nothing. What's a flame skull?
The fuck's a flame skull?
I grew up.
She
I
just
grew
cannot
up
put the
ignorant.
concept of a skull on fire together, and she's just like, "What's a flame skull?" I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, are you talking about Ghost
No,
Rider?
no. My idea.
There.
No. My idea is that I grew up in a small village where I would have never heard of what the hell a flame skull is.
You don't know.
Yeah,
if
it
you're
makes
talking about,
sense.
like a bottle of alcohol or what's a flame skull?
Well, it's a skull that's on fire. That's what you know now, because I told you that. So, do we want to explore the rest of this cave first and try to find other, clear the rest of it before we have a really big fight, or do we want to just get the fight out of the way right now?
Kind of way, but I can do either.
Fight out of the way, it seems. Might be the best plan.
I'd say out of the way.
Okay. Let's all go Okay, we're all gonna assemble kind of in this room up here where I was last at. I'm gonna be like, okay, Gran, give us a sweep as I leave the lantern hooded this whole time.
All right.
Gran.
Well, I'm gonna re-roll all of my initiatives real quick because these boys get their initiative for the eventual combat. Because let's be
They
honest.
just get the same as their buddies before. They don't get to roll.
I mean, do you want to give them the same ones as their buddies before?
No,
Because their
just-
buddies
just
before
Oh, I forgot.
were
No, they
faster
rolled well.
than
Never
you.
mind. Never mind.
I mean, I don't know, guys. DSA's talking a lot of sense here, and we just give them all of the previous guys'
Okay,
initiatives.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I was thinking of our terrible stuff.
I can't remember, Helly. Did you describe this room to me before?
Yes, but I can read it again in a moment.
I just want to know what's on the tables.
I don't believe anything was listed on the tables, because there were ghouls in
Right.
here that would have eaten anything and everything they could have gotten their hands on.
Including each other.
Yes.
Do, 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 do.
Okay, now I gotta quickly just adjust for dexes.
So we have.
Okay, those guys are the same. Alright, time to establish initiative order.
Yay, we have initiative order now.
Hold your hand. You should
And
know
then we'll just
how
start
to
it at
bear
whichever
the
point
young.
one of us sets off the chain reaction.
Yep, you guys will have the initiative. We'll go first just because of how you
question.
guys are acting. Answer.
Are these skeleton warriors the one in the other room? Just making sure you didn't accidentally keep them in the initiative.
Those are the ones in the other room. I'm applying the new turn order now, so you'll just have to
Okay.
bear with me for but a moment.
Okay. I'm gonna go get something to drink then. I'll be right back.
Okay. So,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it.
and then
Da-da-da.
okay, there is the new turn order. So based on whoever is the one to spark combat is going to be what order we go in.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till
'Cause-
X gets back.
Yeah, just because I think that makes the most amount of sense.
You and this sense stuff. I don't know how I feel about it.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yep, sounds about right.
Okay. Just as long
I'm
as
just
we're
giving
in
you a hard
agreement.
time.
Oh, I know, and I'm just giving it back.
Mm-hmm.
Time after time.
Should we all, since, because I also actually just remembered I need to feed my cat. Should we just take a 10? For
We
everyone?
can take a quick intermission.
Yeah. Okay.
I will throw up
I'll
an
be
intermission
back.
screen. And
Ad break. Giggling at our madness.
And we are back from intermission.
I'm dying here. Don't mind me.
Don't die. It's not good for your health.
Don't mind me. I'm fine. I'll walk around.
Dumb ways
I've
to
died before.
die.
So
All right.
many dumb ways to die.
So, as one thing we had discussed while over break is with X's high nature check for trying to identify the flame skull, he also does now remember that it is a spellcaster and has
And-
rejuvenation.
Which means we have to remove a curse or dispel magic on it once we kill it. It does take time for it to come back, though. So if we can kill it, we can then take a little bit of time to remove it. But we also have to kill all of the undead. So I think the plan here is to have all of the ranged people handle the flame skull and the not ranged people handle the undead. It casts magic, though, so I'm worried about... It's on fire, and it casts magic. It probably knows Fireball. And it probably knows, like, other fire magic, and so it's gonna hurt me especially a lot. Like, I'm not gonna be able to shrug off half as much of that damage as usual. He still probably has to hit me. Like, I imagine my armor would do something against it, but it's not a Fireball. A Fireball will just... wreck our asses.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do to get through, so.
Anybody got anything that can handle
Nope.
fire damage pretty good? No?
I will also say, while standing in this room, you do also notice this room, which seems to have a hallway that leads into that room with the flame skull as well.
And there's a door there going the opposite direction.
Yes.
I mean, how fast do you think we can run into that door and close it?
I mean, it's closed.
Well, I mean,
Already.
like, open it, go through it, whatnot.
I don't know. We need to check the hallway, see if the flame skull could look into that hallway, but if he can't look into it, we can probably just be quiet, just be not especially super noisy and angry about it. Most of the things in here seem kind of confined to individual rooms. Like even our new friend, the nameless one, the great old nameless being of talks in your brain. Even he kind of sticks to his own room, and like the skeletons stuck to their own room. The only thing that didn't was the ghouls, and they're kind of feral anyways.
I mean, Mormask also stayed to his room. He's pretty nice.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. He stayed in his room. So I don't think they're gonna come out of that room unless we like give them a reason to,
Mm-hmm.
or like unless they like notice us like overtly, you know.
Right. Well,
Could one person direct them to go down a certain passage while the rest of us sneak behind them?
Although here's the thing about flame skulls, they're usually summoned by wizards, right? So they probably can talk. Maybe we could talk him out of killing us?
don't get me wrong. I think we're really good at talking our way out of stuff. But I don't want to push our luck.
Yeah, that's fair. Helly, can I just like walk up these stairs not like quietly because I'm not quiet, but like just kind of walk up these stairs a bit and like peek my head around this
Do
corner
you want
here?
me to do that, honey?
Yes,
Which
please.
corner?
I just want to kind of like peek around this corner, see if there's like a wall there or like a space or what's going on. Just either that or actually now that Grandma said, as I'm like walking that way, I'm like, I'm gonna go see if I can't.
And Grandma's go, honey.
Yes.
Your armor's loud.
Honey. Right. Can you peek around that corner, see if we can see in that room?
And Grandma will sneak doing it. Okay. Not bad. 17. Not terrible.
Okay. With the 17, you peek around the corner, and you see that there is you've got the door behind you that's to the west.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the room towards the flame skull, it's just there's no door. It is an open wall, and you can see what looks to be a dwarven zombie. It's just walking, stumbling around.
Is he
Oh,
just
no.
walking in that room, or is he directly looking at that other door?
He looks to kind of just be patrolling.
Mm-hmm.
I have a
Grandma will
question,
let
but
them know
obviously
when to
I'm not. I just had a very sad realization.
Yeah.
Hey Nan,
Hmm?
does the zombie look anything like Gundren?
I mean, he looks
Is
dead,
there
honey.
familial resemblance with Gundren?
We can sort out the bodies once they're done.
That's just racist.
Grandma's just gonna be like,
Again
No,
with the-
we are
again
looking.
with the racism
We are
with
looking
you.
for. We were looking for his brother. There's a chance that the zombie is his brother. Okay.
Yeah, but there's 8 zombies in there, so maybe we should wait until they're like no
Oh,
longer a
8. I thought there
problem.
was. I thought there was one. I thought there
No,
was one.
I mean,
there's
That
8
was
in
Grandma
one
can see
flame
one of them.
skull.
Yeah, Grandma can see
Oh,
one of them, but
yeah.
there are 8 in there, and a
Yes.
flame skull.
Okay,
Don't
but
forget the
she's.
flame skull.
But thing is the Nan said that she saw one of them. So that's
Mhm.
where my brain went. Like, wait, one.
And
Are
Grandma
you
just
looking for
responds,
one
"It's dead,
door?"
honey. It's a dead thing." Grandma's not looking. That's not what Grandma was paying attention
Well-
to.
It's like my
And
worry
then-
is the fact that Gundren's gonna find his other brother dead.
If that happens, honey, it's fine.
We'll be fine.
Grandma
We'll
is
figure it
going
out.
to try and just see if the door is unlocked or locked, and then just back up. She's not going to open it or anything. She's just testing to see if it's open.
Okay, let me take a quick look. So you are not seeing any blocks on the door, but you are definitely noticing that the door is kind of pushed in your direction a little bit, like something on the other side's stopping it.
Okay, does it look like the door would open into the room or out?
Door would open in.
Okay. So Grandma's gonna go back and be like, "This is what's going on. I don't know if it's gonna be a strength check or if I can get it open. I just barely messed with it. But if
we
somebody
open
else,
that door, it's gonna be a fight.
well, that's what I'm getting at. If we can get somebody, make a distraction over there, and Grandma's gonna point to where, just straight across from us, that may be able to distract him enough to pull him that way, while you and I try and get that door open."
Kind of look over at Gundren. You want to do something more mobile combat wise? I don't think we can hold a point with a flame skull in there.
I'm sure I can get in there and give it a good 1-2.
Can I interrupt while you guys are doing your planning?
Yes.
I can distract them with Mage Hand.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if I could do this, but use Mage Hand to grab either a rock or something and throw it down the other hallway to get them to go that way to investigate, or grabbing the skull itself and moving the skull down the hallway.
I don't
So
know. if
you're
Mage
not
Hand can move
you
the
can't
skull.
move the skull.
Okay.
The skull is a creature.
It's a tiny undead. Technically, yeah.
But I could still do the first one.
Yes.
Theoretically, yeah. You could probably
I mean,
pick
we
up
can
like
try it.
see if how they react.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do suggest, though, we all get down into this lower level first. So that way we're all just kind of prepped and ready to go.
And we want to spread out. We
Yeah,
want to.
well, Grandma's going to go back up to that door and look, see if it pulls them away from that.
Oh,
You're in
Hey, dude,
danger.
you're measuring fireball range, aren't you?
yeah. Well, okay.
We're in danger.
We're in
I'm in
danger.
Grandma's also gonna be
danger.
like, Goblin Slayer, are you gonna come with me to see if we can get this door open if it works?
Yeah, I'll come over there. I'm just gonna try and be as quiet as I can, Helly. I'll make that disadvantage.
Yep,
Stealth
let's roll
check.
that stealthy.
Oh God, please, dice gods. Corbeck has never asked you for anything. Well, I would have preferred it to be at advantage, but I mean, oh boy, that's a 7.
A 7?
Fun.
I'm being
yeah.
quiet. This is the quietest you've ever seen me.
And Grandma got a 24.
Okay, well, they don't see
Grandma-
Grandma, but passive perceptions is beating a 7.
Yeah, I know.
But would we have waited till Essence tried?
We're
Grandma
waiting
would
to
have gone
go
up.
close. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to go close until Grandma tells me to come. So I'll probably
So
stay here.
right now, you guys
Pardon?
you have not entered line of sight, so they're not quite seeing you. But if they were to see Goblin Slayer at this point,
I know they're going to see me as soon as it happens. I just hope there's a distraction first.
Yeah. So Grandma's gonna tell Essence, go ahead and try using your mage hand to get things going.
Where does
I would
everybody want to
probably
kind of
s-
position themselves here?
I would stealth up in front of everyone else because that's a big opening that anything can look in through.
Yeah. I think we're gonna leave Cardboard and Gundren downstairs waiting for a signal. I think.
Cardboard's just gonna stay over here for right now, just out of attack range.
Next time, let me puppet her. I'll use her
Hey, but-
spells. That way we can survive this because we can't do it without a healer. We're going to die. without
I
it.
will still allow her to use her healing. I will go about and
Okay.
generalize
appreciate
up some healing. It's just I'm getting her out of attack
Then-
range just because I don't remember what her ACs and deck saves and all that shit are.
Okay. I know her AC.
Her AC is like 18, but I don't know what her dex modifier is and all that
Her
jazz.
AC is 18 plus 1 because she has a shield, so it's 19.
It's fine. She can stay out of combat. He's A-okay.
Okay, so what's your stealth check, Soul?
I got a 24.
Okay.
Nice.
So what are you trying to do with your mage hand?
I would like to use my mage hand to throw a stone or like rock or something down the hallway from where I'm at, the one that we were at before.
Trying to make the loudest noise you can with it, right? Just like
Correct.
bouncing it off the walls and stuff.
Yep.
So
So you're trying to throw a stone down this way?
yeah, with the mage hand.
And mage hand is 30 feet.
Okay.
So I just need 30 feet, like, as far as I can there, and then tossing. a stone.
Okay. So, hearing the stone, you're going to hear in just a very weird voice, but in common, "Hey, you! Go investigate that!" And this guy's just gonna...
Okay, I got one out. One.
Hey, it's keeping him farther away from me and Grandma.
Not what I meant to do there. I meant to just...
Unfortunately, we can't easily assassinate zombies.
We're shifting the order.
Part of me is wondering if I can then use my mage hand to grab another stone to throw down the other, like, farther the other way. See if we can break them up a little bit.
Well, your mage hand is not invisible.
Can you
Oh, wait.
cast invisibility?
This, you have the Ledgerman, which it actually it is.
Yes. Yes.
I was reading through that and I was looking down the main 3 bullet points. It's part of the first sentence.
And I can move my hand up to 30 feet, but from
Yeah.
that point, I would use I would
Just a
throw
stone to throw it.
with the hand.
Helly, I would suggest a sleight of hand check for this as the check.
Yeah. Sleight of hand against their against perception.
8 plus 7. That would be a 15.
They got a 19. So they see this stone getting tossed from just nearby them down a hallway. So they're aware that that noise was a stone. They don't
They're
know
also
where
aware
it was
that
tossed
something's
from.
throwing stones at them.
Yes, they're aware something is throwing stones, but they don't know where its origin from.
That one didn't work, guys.
Cool. Well, Grandma will, with her stealth, she'll try and see if she can get the door unlocked, if it's locked or something along those lines, as quietly as she can. Nope, that fell off my desk.
If I remember correctly, this door is not locked. It's just barred from the other side.
Well, it wasn't specifically said what it was, just something on the other side, so it could be a lock on the other end. That wasn't clarified.
Helly?
I will say that it's barred from the other side. Because she
Like,
didn't try to
obviously?
necessarily... since she didn't try to open it, I wasn't going to fully say, but there's definitely something pushing on the other side of that door far more than what it should.
Okay, then never mind. Grandma's not going to do that. She'll like go across that ledge so Goblin Slayer can get up and be like, look, that didn't work. They're still kind of looking by that door. We can risk it for the biscuit, or what do you want to do?
If we're gonna have to pick a fight.
Okay.
Or try going through the water room, because that's the only other place we haven't gone, but like pick a fight at this point. We're already gonna pick a fight, we might as well get ready and do that.
Alrighty. Should we try and pull him this way?
We need to get him into the open room. We need to lure him out and fuck him up. If he lets us kill some of the zombies before he comes out here, that'll be great. But like make a noise, get him to send a zombie out here, kill the zombie, see how long he's stupid for.
Because I could just shoot this zombie that's right out here. That's what I'm trying to. That's right in the door.
Do you think you could kill him in one shot?
No.
Yeah.
But that could
that's the
get him
problem.
enough to come in this direction.
That is true. He would come this direction, and he's not likely to throw a fireball into this room.
Right.
And even if he does, you're pretty slippery. You can probably dodge that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm just
I'm going
imagining
to,
Nan doing
in
a
my
Neo
head,
dodge.
in my head,
obviously this was
to-
all in the head.
in my head to the other two, I'm just going to be like, hey, so Grandma is going to shoot them from that direction, and then we're going to see how many zombies we can kill before he investigates himself. If there's an explosion, we go in from both sides. That way we're flanking and we're splitting them up. Remember, there's still a zombie down that small hallway. Don't overextend. I think we can figure this out. I'm going to help Grandma over on this side. Do we want anyone else over here to kill zombies better with some... Hey, Helly. Question.
Answer.
Can I just instruct Bella to, whenever she can, hit the weakest zombie with her
Raise.
with her cantrip, with her radiant damage cantrip?
Yeah, well, you can do that.
'Cause we
She's
can-
got Scorching
'cause we
Rays.
Because Bella can stay right
Scorching
by
Ray
the
isn't
table.
radiant.
Or not.
I can
Scorching Ray
hold-
is fire.
Oh no, that's great. What is it? There's a cantrip. I'm trying to remember what it is.
No,
but
it's
Also, Scorching Ray is not a cantrip. I think it's a level 2.
it's not
It's a level
Scorching Ray.
2.
It's not Scorching
It's-
Ray. It is
Trying to remember cantrips off the top of my head is not in my strong suits.
Oh, well,
I had it, and then
Cantrips
somebody said
Word of Radiance.
No.
Yeah.
We
Well.
had Sacred Flame.
Sacred
Sacred
Flame.
Flame. Yep, there we go.
I was
Sacred
I was
Flame
close
is
with
radiant damage, yeah. Word
I
of
was
Radiance
close
is
with
pretty
myself.
similar, yeah. Yeah. So right now it'd be doing 2d8 damage and it's radiant damage.
Yes.
Grandma's gonna go ahead and shoot that zombie that was in the doorway.
It's a
We'll
60
walk
foot
back up.
range, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
put.
I got the spell
I'm gonna
pulled up
say-
here.
I say Bella stands here. We have Gundren ready to rush up those stairs with Nessa to help Essence if it gets hairy, and just Grandma's gonna take the first shot, and we'll see where we are. I'm gonna
At,
stay
Alright.
right
at
here
this
next
point,
to the, at
Essence
the
would
base of the
have
stairs.
Essence would have got rid of Mage Hand before Grand shot, just so
Okay.
that's clear.
Okay.
Okay, we're
So
in
you're gonna
position.
shoot at this guy here. I have to roll the hit.
Mm-hmm. That is going to be a 21.
Sneak
21
attack.
hits. It will get sneak attack because they're not expecting it. I mean, they're slightly expecting it, but they're not sure from where.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Distraction.
So I get to roll all my things. All the things. I love
Hit him
rolling all the
hard,
things.
Grandma. Whoop his ass.
Whoop his ass, man.
This was really, really bad, y'all. I'm sorry. That is a 9 damage.
Oof.
I got 2 1s, 2 2s, plus my 3.
Yeah.
It's rough. You failed me, Dice. Y'all are going in the naughty corner.
Alright. Quickly adjusting all these boys' health to what it should be, just for my own tracking.
They all only have 5 points of damage, or 5 hit
Uh,
points.
Strange, that's what it says your hit points are, DSA. It dies of 1d4 looking at damage.
Well, I didn't know we had a wizard on our hands.
Apparently. Okay, so this guy took 9 damage.
Wouldn't it be
Uh,
vicious mockery? Except for you do all the communication with the eyes.
Something like that.
That's freaky. That's like when a clown stares at you for just long enough to make you really uncomfortable.
Alright, Daly, it's your turn. Because we're
I
going off
guess
of the order based
Fireball.
on... You don't have Fireball.
It is,
No, I
and
was
keep in
making
mind,
a joke.
Goblin Slayer. Keep in mind, the plan is that we wait until they overcommit zombies on the left side to engage from the right hand side. We're pincering them.
Think of what it could do other than holding an action.
Alright. What, are you just holding an action waiting for a zombie to get next to you?
You can hold a spell if you really want, but that's probably going to waste the spell, so be careful with that.
Yeah, that's why I don't really want to hold a spell. I'm trying to think.
You could
can
also
get up
take the
onto
dodge
stairs.
action. Dodge action lets
could
you
hold-
gives disadvantage on attacks and advantage on dexterity saving throws. Because you're ready to dodge.
That sounds like a good idea. I want to do that.
Alright, so you are dodging.
Brains.
Alright, X, it's your turn.
I am going to pull out a javelin and just yeet it into the yeet it into the first zombie I see.
So you're walking up the stairs.
No.
Oh, you're
I'm
just holding an
pulling out a
action.
javelin. I'm pulling out a javelin and I'm going to yeet it at the first zombie that I see. I'm not moving anywhere. I'm staying right where I am. I'm covering Nan. Nan can hold that corner for a bit. She can then retreat. I can move forwards if I have to. But right now, first zombie I see, I'm hitting with a javelin.
Alrighty. Alright. Here's your opportunity attack. Hey, here's your Held action
Cool.
attack.
I'm gonna hit this fucker. Ooh! I'll take that. I mean, it's 16 plus 5. So-
That hits.
21. 21 hits. It's gonna be a d6. And let me just real quick check my the wording of this real quick. When I hit a creature with a weapon attack, do I want to spend my d6 right now? Make this a little bit tastier. How bad does he look? Is this one of the? Does he look like he's been hit yet?
He does not look like he's been hit. He does not have an arrow lodged in him.
Never mind then. That is I'm max dice roll. Thank you, gods. That's a d6. That's 6 plus my dexterity, so 2, 7, 8, and then dueling's melee, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's melee. So, yeah,
Jesus.
8 damage to this fucker
Jesus.
with a javelin. There's now a javelin sticking out of his chest as I just yeet it right into his rib cage.
All right. Well, it is still his turn.
Cool.
And he's going to swing at Nan with a war axe.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Grandma's gonna, if he hits, Grandma's going to be using Uncanny Dodge.
Well, that's a 25 to hit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, think about the damage first. We'll see what the damage is first, and then we'll see. Because Helly might roll really low, and then Uncanny Dodge should be saved for when Fireball or something happens.
Yeah.
Oh no, Uncanny Dodge is just
It halves the
one-
damage.
it's
one-
one reaction. Okay.
It is one
Yeah, it's
reaction.
just
So
reaction.
it is one of those things of, do you want to use it now or do you want to use it later?
Exactly.
Trying to find the actual stat block of this thing because I failed to write it down because I'm what you would call an idiot.
Professional D&D players, y'all.
You're not an
Okay,
idiot.
We'll use.
You're just intelligently challenged.
Wow, Daly, that's worse.
Well, man, Daly, your words really hurt because it's gonna hit DSA for 16 damage.
Ooh yeah. Oh yeah. I would have
Uncanny
that.
Dodge.
Okay, so that's 8 damage.
I will take that.
Okay, it's going to swing again.
Okay. These
That
guys
That
are
was
easy.
just a little bit
That's
funny.
an 18 to hit.
Okay.
And we get to roll again.
This
Please
one's my
don't.
bad. This one's my bad.
Please, I beg of you, please.
That is 10.
Grandma is down.
What?
At
8 plus
18
10,
damage?
18 health? You had
8.
18 health?
18 plus 8 plus 10
No,
is
no.
36 worth of damage.
Where did you take it? Where did
Not-
you take 18 damage before?
You said
That was
18
to hit.
damage.
No,
Oh,
18 to
never mind.
hit.
Yeah, 18 to hit.
You
Jeez,
gotta be
I'm not
clear.
that.
You can't just say 18 at me.
Yeah,
I
Ellie,
said
you gotta say to hit.
I said I'm rolling to hit. Does 18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think we all
Uh,
got scared there for a moment.
I was about to say that. I was about to ask if you updated your HP on that character. Like,
Yes.
damn.
Okay, so how much is the
That
damage
guy-
for the second attack?
The second attack was 10. So you have
Total
taken
of
8. So you,
Okay, cool. I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good.
18
I'm
because
good.
it was 8 and 10 because it was 16 total half.
Gotcha.
Okay, all these guys are doing things. Soul, it's your turn.
Things
I'm
and
going
stuff.
to confirm that I am just waiting with X for the moment. I'm just confirming that I am to hold position until more go that way.
Hold position until more go that way. As soon as I say so, rush in and fucking gank the flame skull. We need to hit that flame skull as hard as we can in one turn.
Sounds like a plan. I can easily do that.
Okay.
For now, I will hold an action for Goblin Slayer's call on there being enough over that way before I try to
Do
Hit
anything?
anybody.
shoot at any remaining zombies that are in that room. Had to specify.
Okay. Next up is Gundren. He's just gonna kind of bunker up over here, just waiting for something around just to punch it in the face. You know, in typical
And there
monk
is a
fashion.
distraction now, so you can probably there is a distraction now, so you can probably move a bit more freely because we're making a lot of noise, and they probably won't hear you sneaking up on them.
Yeah.
As long as you don't roll really shit.
Wait, now let me.
You better knock on wood, X. I
Eh,
swear.
He
I-
rolled a
I'm
base
knocking on
18
it.
for his stealth, so he's fine. All right.
Bonus action, disengage. And we are
Okay.
literally just gonna walk across and get behind.
Goblin Slayer.
Thank you. Words are hard. And then Grandma's going to shoot the zombie from behind Goblin Slayer.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Dirty 20.
30-20 hits.
Cool. Now I'm gonna roll you one more time. You better be close to max out, or I swear I'm gonna use my coffee.
You're not-
dice. Do you?
I'll say you're not
understand?
getting sneak attack off this.
Oh, I know. I'm just talking to my purse candy dice because that's
Okay,
the one
I'm
I
just
use.
Making sure
Yeah,
you are
I know.
aware.
I know. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you can live another round. Okay, 7.
7 damage.
Yeah, I switched
Yeah.
over. I switched over to my birthday
That's
dice.
with your dexterity mod
because-
added.
Yes,
They tend to work better.
That's not bad.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
good
no.
for a scene.
So I use purse candy, and I have the other ones I use if I need to. Like, I don't like rolling the same dice over and over again. But like the 4 I've been rolling tonight, not been very nice, and I do have a coffee dice set that I can use.
All right. And is that the rest?
I
Is that the
definitely
end
want
of
to
your
see.
turn?
I think
Bonus
yeah.
action, movement, and action. Yeah.
I wonder though, because I've seen people like make like resin mugs with actual like coffee beans in them and ground it down.
Mhm.
I wonder if you could do the same thing with dice.
Probably, yeah.
Possibly. These
You'd
are
have to
just
actually
like
manually shape it, kind of like a stone dice. But like, I kind of want
Well,
to
you
make
could
an
probably
actual
pour it
set of
into a
dice
dice mold.
using coffee.
yeah.
Well, Daily, it
You'd
You'd
is
have
your
to
turn.
smash up the coffee beans. You'd have to smash up the coffee beans, but yeah.
You'd have to grind them, yeah. But anyways,
Ooh,
Nessa, your
ground
turn.
coffee in the resin actually would be better.
it's your
The zombies are coming from the stairs, right?
So
They're
the
coming
zombies
from
are
the
currently
stairs
at
from
the
Renan
stairs.
and XR.
Keep in mind and remember, you were on the flanking, and you see Gundren is currently by this corner
Hmm.
here.
Getting ready to punch something, rubbing his
Yeah,
knuckles
your
real good.
guys' Your guys' job is
I'm
to
gonna
kill
move up.
the flame skull.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up the stairs towards where Gundren is.
Here, let's get.
We can get you
On the other
up
side.
against this. We can get you up here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly where I want to be. And I am going to hold an action with my sword. I'm gonna
For
be
something
ready
to come
swing
around
my
that
sword.
corner.
Not something. Specifically a hostile.
Okay.
Feel like I have to specify that with you.
I mean, hey, when you say you're going to hit something, when condition is met, condition triggers. I don't know what else to tell you.
I would like to hit a hostile. That is my condition.
All right, X, it's your turn.
Dude, man, I just saw this guy walk in behind Dude Man, right? I can
I'd say
barely
that
see
you
him,
could.
but
I
he's
could
up
see you could see some weapon, some axe, kind of swinging through.
Free action. I open my lantern, so it's now open again. And
Okay.
it's just, this whole area around me is basically the whole area around me is bright light. It's bigger than a torch.
Torch.
Yeah, there we go. And I am just going to I'm just going
Wow,
to.
that's really cool.
I don't want to be at the top of those stairs, honestly.
Throw the javelin.
I have 2 hand axes too. You know what? Let's spend some superiority dice here. Let's get freaky with it. I am going to. I get 2 attacks. My hand axes are on my belt. Can I just throw my hand axes?
Yeah,
Throw
I mean, it's
2
part of your
hand
quick
axes?
toss.
I'm not using my quick toss yet. Quick
Uh,
toss is is a something I have to activate.
so, since they're on your belt, I will let you get 1 off this turn.
Okay. Then I'm going to throw 1 and then quick toss the second one.
That's fine.
Oh, good dice. I love you both so much. So the first one I rolled was the regular, which is an 11 plus 5, so that's a 16.
Does not hit.
16 does not hit.
No.
Ooh. Well,
it
my
clings off
natural 20
clings off
does.
of its shield.
The natural 20 does. So I'm going to
And that 20 does hit.
Yeah, I'm just going to really hit this fucker. Please. Corbeck has asked you for nothing.
Corbeck has asked for a lot of things. I don't know what you're talking about.
Orbeck? What is
Sorry.
Orbeck?
Anyway,
Where did the C come from?
it's Torbeck.
Orbeck. Oh. It was just Orbeck.
So that's 9 times 2, so 18 plus 2. 20. 20 points of damage to this guy.
Alright, it's looking bloody, but not dead.
Oh god. In the head of everyone, I'm like, I think we may have made a mistake.
I think we have fucked up now.
I think we made a mistake.
And
the
that
zombies
was the
are a lot.
moment he realized.
And
They
you know what?
fucked
It's
up.
not as bad as the dragon, so it's not the worst mistake we've made.
Yeah, no, we can handle this. This is gonna suck. I just basically say, yeah, they took a lot of damage. So be ready. Oh, Helly, he didn't use his thing where he kind of falls down and then picks himself back up, right? Okay, he's just bloodied.
He is just bloodied. He is not at the 1 HP Iron Man mode.
Okay, that's my whole thing. That's my whole shtick. I don't want to action surge until this gets bloody.
Alright, he's coming down the stairs.
That's okay, I've got a shield.
He's gonna swing with his axe.
That's okay, I got a shield. I got a shield and a ring, bro. Hit me. Come on, please don't.
I'm sorry, it's gonna hit. With a 24.
Fucker.
Well, luckily, it is non-magical.
Bitch, I'm out.
It is non-magical, so I get to take 3 off of this, but this is gonna hurt because you're rolling 3 dice right now.
This bitch.
It's 2. The ones I've been re-rolling have been bouncing out of my dice tray when you've been hearing it.
Okay.
So that is 11 minus 3, so 8.
Okay.
Wow.
One
And
sec
if
while I
I
do the
was
math.
not clear enough before, 4.
Okay.
And second attack.
They get 2 attacks with that? Oh,
Yes,
it's
they
gonna hurt.
hit DSA twice.
Bitch, I'm out.
This one does
God,
not
I
hit.
hate that.
It's
Okay.
not gender specific.
Helly, how much does he miss by?
He got a 16.
So that's still hitting my armor.
It's hitting your armor.
Actually, I'm gonna catch it on my shield and I'm going to riposte.
Okay. I forget. Riposte is a roll to hit, right?
Riposte is a roll to hit.
Alright. Roll to hit.
It basically lets me use my reaction to hit him after he attack him after he attacks me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend my D6 on this one too. So let's see if I can hit him. I have to get above a 16. God damn. I mean, that's a 6. I rolled a 16 plus 7. So thank you, dice, for listening.
23 does hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. I'm gonna roll this D6 twice. No, I'm gonna get a second D6. I'm gonna roll both of them.
Everything's coming up. Aces.
Oh!
Aces.
Ooh! 8, and that's...
Hey.
Oh no, that's not a D8. That's a... Sorry, I used the wrong dice. It's a D8 is my other... There we go. Is my sword. Okay, so that's a little bit better. That's 9 plus 2 plus 4. 9 plus 6 is
15.
15 damage. How bad is he looking?
Good news.
Okay, so that put him down. So
Uh,
35 damage puts him down.
Also, I need to, because I did
Can
not
we
do
go
this
ahead and
before,
move them
so I'm
out
gonna.
of the way too? Because that got
I will move them in
confusing.
just a moment. I gotta.
Cool.
I forgot to slot Bella into initiative order.
Okay. Okay, and I mean that wasn't
That's
even my
it.
turn.
All right, it's Bella's turn. She's holding a cantrip because she can't see anything anymore.
What do you mean she can't see anything anymore?
There's no zombies for her to hit.
That's true. I am bloodied, by the way.
Okay, you are bloodied.
No, not quite. I still got a few more hit points before I'm bloodied. Never mind. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Okay. That's
I thought about it for a
15.
second and came to a conclusion. Okay.
Okay, so this guy's gonna
Hi,
get back up
pal.
here, and he's gonna get hit by the sacred flame
Yeah, hit his ass.
because we were having Bell hold an action, and that is a dex save.
He's a zombie,
Okay, he
not
fails the dex save.
Yay, 2d8
So that's 2d8
of radiant damage.
for a total of 10.
Not bad. Softened him up.
And that is the one
Bella
with the
comes-
arrow in it.
Ooh, Bella comes right after me. That means if I soften him up, she can end him. That'll be good. That'll be good.
Okay, now this guy's going to continue his way down the stairs, and he's going to swing at you.
Okay, I got armor. I hope it works.
That's an 18, so that's going to clink off your shield.
Yeah, I just bounce it off my shield. Actually, no, 18 is my shoulder plate.
That's a nat 20.
Ah, fuck you. Okay.
That's a lot of dice.
This is gonna hurt.
Doing math in my head. This is gonna hurt a lot. That's 23.
Oh!
I did say that's gonna hurt a lot.
His first one it like bounces off my shoulder plate, and then what is his weapon? An axe? You said?
An axe.
Yeah, he literally takes the axe, swings it around, and brings it right into my shoulder, and I go all the way to a knee. As you can see, it cut all the way, like the blade is halfway into my shoulder right now. He probably broke my clavicle. And a huge spurt of blood just blasts out from it, but I'm still standing.
He's still standing after all this time.
Picking up the
All right.
pieces of my life without you.
Soul, it is your turn.
How many how many zombies have we gotten out of that room so far? The one on the right.
You've killed
Four.
one.
Far as
There's
I can
one
tell.
currently engaging, and you see the blade of a third.
So
And that's
there,
from
I am
their
currently.
direction.
I will say I am currently engaging 3. That probably leaves 5 in the room.
There's 4 in the room at that point because of the one that went down the hall.
The one that went down the hall already passed back, didn't he?
Yes.
Ellie? Okay, we saw him.
He
pass
found
back.
he found the stone.
So there are 5 in the space.
Yeah.
Yes. He came back He came back after DSA shot the guy with the arrow.
God, I wish we had a wizard right now. An evocation wizard would be great.
Fireball.
The only
Yeah.
thing I have is the slippery bars.
Or
for
even
the
like
inflict
a,
wounds.
Inflict wounds
I was
is
gonna
great
say-
for single target damage.
Silvery
I was gonna say
bards
even
could
if we
be
don't
very-
have wizard. I mean, even just a light domain cleric would be nice.
So what do you want to do,
Oh.
Soul?
Do you think now would be a good time? Like, while in the middle of battle? Can we go now?
From my head, I go, these guys hurt a lot. Yeah, fucking go. Pull some pressure.
Pull
The
aggro.
one,
Pull some aggro. I need a minute.
the one that I can see that's directly following the line of squares in front of. Yes,
That
I
guy.
would like to shoot him with my bow and arrow.
Roll to hit.
I got a dirty 20.
That hits.
Ooh, that'll do it.
Woo. And I am stealth still.
The
You are
shooters
stealth. This
get
will bring you out of stealth,
Sneak
so but you
attack?
will get your sneak attack.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Because they're not expecting an attack from this direction per se. And hi, Vidat. How you doing? Party's in trouble.
We're fine. We're fine. We bit off something a little more than we can
We're
chew.
fine.
Is wrong.
Look, I'm okay. I have some things in my repertoire still. I'll be okay if we can get some healing on me, and then we'll go.
It's just a
16
flesh
damage.
wound.
How much damage, Soul?
16.
Oh.
All right.
Actually, let me check one thing real quick.
Vidat,
Because
just so you know, I
have-
took 20 damage
In one
in
attack.
one swing because he got a natural 20 and did a
Question.
lot of damage.
Question: how far is Goblin Slayer from me right now?
50
50 feet.
But that's like straight. You'd have to walk around the terrain too.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn,
because you
okay.
also don't have
Well,
line
no,
of
I
sight
was just-
on him.
Well, the thing is I have a feature called Inspiring Smite, which means that I can use my channel of divinity to distribute temporary hit points to creatures of my choice, but it has to be within 30 feet.
Well, yeah, there's no way where you can get me with. I mean, you could get me within 30 feet through a wall if you got to that zombie, but like,
Yeah, that
No.
also, I'm sure it also requires a creature you can see.
yeah, and don't
Nope,
worry,
it just says-
Nessa.
Creatures
It just
of
says
your
a
choice
creature.
within 30 feet.
Nessa, I would say
That's all it says.
hold on to that until later, but I have a healer next to me. So
True.
you're the healer of your crew. Just heal them. We'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
I have some tricks up my sleeve, and only one of these guys can fight me at a time. You're gonna have to deal with more than that.
My turn is over because I have nothing else I can really do.
Okay.
You could break line of sight and hide.
Or bonus action dodge.
That would also work. Make you hard to hit.
We'll go with the bonus action dodge because that sounds like a plan.
All right.
I got 18 health. I'm not. No, thank you.
How are you at 18 health at level 5?
She didn't use any dice when we
No,
took
I
our
used
longer.
half dice.
Okay, okay. My
18
brain
health
forgot
and
that you
less.
took damage last time. I thought that 18 was your max, and I was about to bust a blood vessel.
no,
Yeah, no.
no. I have 34 max health.
Okay, that's
He's
that's
about right.
better. I thought you said you had 18 as max, and I was about to just I was about to just leave.
Psychic damage. Woohoo!
Okay, so Grimgy, seeing you take that shot, I was like, are we going in?
Why do you
Yes.
keep calling him Grimgy?
Or not Grimgy, Gundren.
He's Gundren.
Sorry, Grimgy was another dwarf from another campaign.
Brunky exists in this campaign. He's a blacksmith.
He does. Okay, Gundren's asking, are we going in?
We're going in. They need the
Dun,
help.
dun,
Oh,
dun, 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 dun.
Oh boy, yep. There's
Hey,
Four
you
in
said
there.
you said
Five
we're
in there,
going
yeah.
in.
Yeah, no, I'm on board with this. I am just now thinking of my next turn.
Okay, Gundren is going to punch this zombie. He misses.
Punch! There!
Oh God.
Uh,
Okay,
he's
hit him
go-
again.
He's gonna hit again because he can do that. That one hits. So that's going
Bonus
to
action,
be
flurry of blows.
over. That's coming. Don't you worry. That's actually this die. Okay, so that's going to be 7 damage off of the base hit. And then Fury of Blows.
Get him, Gundren, get him.
That's gonna hit.
I forgot we have an extra striker. We can DPS this. I pulled enough aggro.
Debatable, but we'll see.
I
We'll
pulled
probably
half
pull
of them.
more.
Oh, hey,
guys-
that's a real good hit, Gundren. That's a
Nat
nat 20.
Nice,
Ooh,
kill him.
Nice.
He's not killing him, but he's gonna do some damage.
I mean, if he can do enough damage to put it on the ground, it kills it if it's a crit, right?
Yes, but that's not.
Okay.
Okay, and as part of his thing, whenever he uses Fury of Blows, he gains the benefit of Disengage and gets an extra 10 feet of movement. Later, bitches!
Yeah.
He didn't use his full 30. He can move all the way back in and just fuck off around that corner.
He used about 20. He used about 20 to get in and 20 to get out.
Yeah, he's good. I love Gundren so much.
Later, bitches!
Gundren totally is the kind of asshole who pops in, hits you 3 times, and then ducks out and leaves.
Yep. All right, DSA,
He's
it's
a
your
dirty
turn.
fighter. I love him.
Yeah. So, I'm going to step to that the square to my just across same area, and just so if Goblin Slayer needs to get out, he can. But then Grandma is going to shoot the zombie in front of him.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Yeah, fuck his cover.
Nope. Do not roll off the desk, please, and thank you. Oh, okay. So that's a 18 on the dice plus 6.
That
to
hits.
24. Great. And because I have a buddy within 5 feet,
You do get your sneak attack.
this is the last chance, or you all are going into dice jail, okay? Okay, y'all did better. I'm very proud of you. Good job. Very proud. Okay, so let's see. That is 10. That's 18 plus 3, 21 damage.
21. All right.
Hey, did he actually die?
Well, I can't roll above 26, so
Oh,
physically impossible.
nice.
Okay, and Grandma's gonna go like, oh, okay, that was good. Anyway, like she's like, I'm glad I got him dead because she saw that act. She has some of Goblin Slayer's blood on her face, and she's gonna wipe that away.
I like the idea that you just I'm on my knee and you just shoot him right in the fucking forehead.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get your blood out of the taste of your blood out of my mouth anytime soon. And that's gonna be Grandma's turn.
All right, there's the stretch. All right, it's this guy's turn, and he's gonna move on up to here. Spend probably about 20 feet, because close enough. And he's gonna try to hit Gundren.
Duck and weave, Gundren, duck and weave.
That's a dirty 20. I'm sorry to say, Gundren, that's gonna hit.
Please don't die. I need you. You're my boss. You pay me.
Dip,
Then having to go through
dive,
probate after he dies to get your
dodge,
money,
dip,
it's gonna be too much
duck, and
work.
dash.
Okay,
know.
that's attack number 2. That's also gonna hit. Gundren, looking a little bit hurt there. He's a little bit bloody.
Anyone know the 5D just dodgeball?
Duck, dive, dip, dive, and dodge.
Duck, dive, dip, dive, and dodge.
I thought it was
All right,
dodge,
Daly.
duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
It's your turn. There's a zombie just outside your melee range.
I'ma step in the melee range and I'm all swing at it. Alright.
And remember, your sword is a +1 for the next 3 hours.
Yep. I'm just calculating things real quick. 1 sec. Alright.
Just giving you a reminder.
That's a 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Oh crap!
Well, I have a second attack.
Hit him again. Give him.
Well, I'll hit him again.
It's a dirty
Nice.
22.
That hits. It's not a dirty 22. It's just a 22.
It's only a dirty
Oh.
22 if you
That's right.
it's only a dirty 20 if you roll it if you get a total of 20.
Yeah,
After
sure.
that, it's a natural 24, natural 20 set, etc.
Yeah.
Because these
Fun to
things
roll
only
a dirty,
die if
though.
they are hit with radiant damage, right?
What?
There's a few different things that will kill them. Based on your knowledge from fighting zombies, if they are depleted of their HP by radiant damage or critical hit, it is an instant kill.
Trying to
It is a
assess our chances of getting a long rest after this.
Not a
Once we
one.
kill this thing, yeah, we're taking a long rest.
Alright.
Or at least another short rest.
Well, the thing is I needed long rest to restore my
This
spell
is-
points.
This is kind of final boss territory right now.
Okay, I'm going to use the Divine Smite then. So here's our slashing damage. That's 8 slashing. And the D8 radiant. Oh wait, no, so that's 8 plus 2. That's actually 10 slashing. Sorry, 10 slashing.
and then
Then
also
it's,
+1 from your sword.
So 11
Oh
slashing
yeah,
damage.
so that's 11 slashing damage. Then that does not get at plus dueling. Wait, no, I did add dueling. Never mind.
You
Yeah,
added
you
your
added
+2 from dueling.
And then the Divine Smite doesn't get any of those bonuses, so it's 4 of radiant.
Pop. You pop him like a grape.
All right.
I like to imagine you swing your sword, it lights up with light, and you just cut him right in half, and his head explodes as the radiant damage just pulses through him and obliterates him.
I'm in.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I mean, all I've got left is a bonus action.
Gundren's
have
below
movement,
I
half.
so-
don't really. Huh?
That's an action, Helly.
Bonus. Some healing is bonus action.
That's true.
Yeah, I
No.
do not have. I mean, I have Shield of Faith, but I've already used a spell slot this turn.
Yeah.
That'd be the only thing I have that is
Yeah.
a bonus action. That is literally the only thing I have that it would apply a bonus
Okay.
action.
You could
I'm
also try to
just
get.
saying.
You could also try to get into cover if you would like, in case something tries to shoot something at you.
Well, that does seem like a good idea. I kind of also want to be near Gundren for my next turn, so I can
Good
heal
idea.
him.
Yeah. You'll pull some aggro off of him too. So,
Plus, I have my shield.
do you want to step in front of him? Kind of just
Yeah.
like put yourself between you and
yeah,
between
put
them
my-
and him.
Yeah, with my shield facing towards the. Oh yeah.
All right. That's your turn.
That is my turn.
All right. This guy here's gonna round the corner.
Yeah, he's
And-
got enough speed. He can get to me.
Much like how you threw an axe off of your belt, he's gonna throw a hammer off of his.
Okay. Okay.
That's a 20 dirty.
Dirty 20? Yeah, no, I literally I see the hammer coming, I pull my shield up and just bounce the hammer off my shield.
You're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it's just like, oh shit. I'm still on one knee too. It's like I'm on a knee, I'm like I just reflex pull up the shield and take the hammer on it.
All right, and so now the question is, because he used that as an action and was able to quick pull it off of his belt like you did, does he still get his other attack?
Technically, if it's not part of his multi-attack, like multi-attack for monsters is a specific chain of attacks, so I would say probably not.
It says it can make 2 attacks with its what I'm flavoring as axe or hammer.
Okay, then it can probably make 2 attacks with the hammer if he has the hammer.
All right, well, we'll
Which means
throw another.
He pulls another hammer out. He's got 2 hammers, and he's throwing both of them. Does this man have any more hammers? I need to be ready for this.
And now that one misses. That one hits the rock next to you.
What did he roll?
Grandma
He
like
rolled a
kind of
7.
at it, like
Yeah, nah.
See, he was
It
trying
bounces off the wall,
he was
and
trying to-
then it bounces off my shield.
he was trying to throw that one out from under his shield, and his arm kind of got caught a little bit.
Okay. Zombies have bad days too.
All right, it's your turn.
I am going to... Do I want to pull back? I don't want to pull back. I want to advance. I don't want to be at the top of those stairs, but I can probably outstrength him if he tries to throw me down the stairs, though. Okay, I'm gonna walk right up to this guy, and I'm just gonna hit him a bunch. I'm gonna hit him
roll
twice.
the hit.
Oh, that dice got away from me. That got away again. You stay on the table, sir.
Freedom.
Thank you for staying on the table. So that's a 17 and a 19 to hit.
17 does not hit. 19 does. The 17 bounces off his shield.
Okay. Well, at least I know where his limits are. That is a... Okay, that's 7. And do I want to try to make him scared of me? I want to try to make him scared of me. I'm going to spend my superiority die again. And I'm going to try to... He's a zombie. He's not going to be scared of me. Don't worry about it. Never mind. That's going to just be 7 plus 6. So... Brain. 13 damage.
13.
And then for a bonus action, I'm going to flip him off. And not really anything else I can do, right? No, for a bonus action, I am going to second wind. That's what I'm going to do.
That's probably a good idea, speaking of...
Yeah. Woo! Max dice! That's plus my fighter level, right? Yeah, plus my fighter level, which I'm level 5?
5.
We're level 5. Yeah, level 5. So 15 points of health. I'll take it.
That's almost 1 critical.
I am still, by the way, I'm still bloodied. Like, I'm still definitely not okay, but I'm much better than I was before. Oh, no.
Brains.
Oh, I miscalculated.
Okay, so this guy is gonna swing at you with his axe. That bounced out. Stay in the box. That's a 23.
No.
Can we just say it wasn't?
Yeah, please.
Well, I mean, to be fair, because of what you told me to do for these monsters, X, they have Pylex formation or Phalanx formation.
What does Phalanx
Why
formation
did you
do?
give him ideas?
Attack advantage on attack rolls and dex saves while standing within
No,
next.
I specifically told you not to do anything like pack tactics.
To be fair, what I'm using for this is the Draugr Stone Guard.
Oh, I thought we had decided against it. Okay, that's fine.
You said against
Whatever.
pack
Well-
tax. This isn't necessarily pack tax. It does require the ally having a shield.
Okay, so what does just okay
It has advantage
on hitting me?
on hitting you and deck saving throws.
So it has better than regular pack tactics.
Apparently, though they're still zombies, so we'll not give them the deck save. We'll just give them.
There are zombies with an 18 AC and like 35 health.
Yes.
Okay,
This is what we
sure,
get for
give
being
him
level
sure
5.
give him advantage against me.
Well, to be
I'm
fair,
not
it
gonna
was a
survive
10.
it, but sure.
Well, that was a 10, so we'll roll
I know.
the damage. It's a 1 and a 3. It's 7
Wait,
minus
a 10
3.
gives them... Wait, if you
No.
roll a 10, you get a 23?
No, the 10
second
and the
attack.
17 advantages.
Okay, got it. Sorry, I'm freaking out here.
So that's 7
I'm
minus
a
3 for
three.
4
That-
damage.
Okay,
So you get your minus 3 for 4.
that's fine.
That's a 9 and a 7.
Neither of those hit me.
Okay. It's Bella's turn. Would you prefer Bella to heal you or to attack the zombie?
Does the guy in front of me look like he's bloodied?
No, he's not bloodied.
I would prefer if she were to walk up behind me and heal me.
Okay, let me just pull up the cleric spell list real quick and...
Keep in mind, I'm not just bloodied. I am heavily bloodied.
Yes.
I'm almost to a quarter of my health right now.
Cleric spell list. I'm looking through. Again, I don't know what all spells she has, but I think she has Cure Wounds.
She's a cleric of life, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me look it up. Let me get some stats here. She's a life domain at level 6.
5.
Level 5.
I was about to say, are we level 6? Because I could
No.
have
We're
changed
at
some
level
things
6,
for me.
that's a whole different thing.
Okay, so there's keep in mind she has her channeled affinity for zombies in case this gets really rough on us.
Yes. I think what she will do, just to start out with, is just give you a level 2 Cure Wounds.
I'll take that.
That's 6, 12, plus,
Wait, what
I
is
think
the
her
other
spellcasting mod is 3. So 15.
Yeah, it was 3.
Oh yeah.
So 15 points of healing.
15 HP.
I'm just checking another thing. Okay. Cool. Her channel undead would be very useful at a certain point.
Well, it's an action, so it was that or heal.
So no. I'm just keeping in mind that she has it, so I can invoke it when I need to. How much are you healing me?
You got 15 HP.
Oh, thank God. I'm back above 30, boys. I went into the single digits there, and I'm back.
Mhm.
Hi,
I'm
Daily.
bulletproof.
Huh?
You're about to get hit.
No, I'm not.
You're right, because a 6 doesn't hit, and neither does a 10. Wow, those were very poor rolls.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
I told you. I
Well, don't worry.
you.
Here comes his friend.
Yep, you're about to get worse.
Still not gonna get hit.
21.
Fuck, that hits.
Yeah.
Don't forget your shield.
She has it.
No,
already
that
in
is
her
with my
AC right
shield.
now.
Okay. I just had to make sure
My
because
shield, my
that-
she
AC is
forgets.
18 with the shield.
Okay,
that
My
is
shi- my
16.
it's 18 with the.
That was max
Cool, I'm
damage
just
for
making sure you
16.
remembered.
Daily, you take 16
Not
damage.
that bad.
Don't worry, you have the healer with you. You're fine.
I am the healer.
Exactly, you have the healer with you. Okay, I got 3 guys limbo dancing over here.
I am the truth.
Oh,
In-
Please.
Oh, no.
Intruders!
Great.
Your mama's a
Your mom's a hoe. Okay, we're
I
not gonna
need to
be able to deal
quickly-
with him until we.
When none of us are bards, why are we using vicious mockery on this dude?
Dude, we all need to play a full set of bards for the campaign I run. It's
Which
necessary.
one?
Which
One, you
person-
have one that you want us all to be whores, and the other one.
No,
Otherwise-
the one that we all I want
Okay,
you all to be horrors
I-
is something else. I'm not doing that on stream.
I have one that I want to run eventually, where we all have to take one level of paladin after the very first session.
I like it. Where we all become paladins. I'm down.
So I'm sorry to say, you're getting hit with magic missile at first level, and that is
I
going to
had to
be
dodge.
a
Oh.
the
has
magic
dodge,
missile
which-
doesn't miss,
Doesn't help.
Well, fuck.
Yep.
and that is 14
That's
damage.
why when I was a warlock, I was doing
Uncanny
nothing
dodge.
but magic missile.
That would be a
Uncanny
good
dodge,
time to
Coco.
uncanny dodge.
Wait. You said it doesn't miss, right?
It does
It doesn't
not
miss,
miss.
but you can have the damage.
Each
Uncanny
dart
dodge
hits
is
a
what we
creature
get
of
at
your
level
choice
5.
within range. There's no saves. It just hits. It's magic.
It's
There-
bullshit.
There's no attack roll.
No attack
No.
roll, no dot, no saves. It is just hit.
Unless you have a spell like shield, in which
Here,
way,
back, I
in
gotta
which
clean my
case you can
glasses.
activate shield because it's still an attack.
The
Yes.
only thing I had was silvery barbs.
Nope.
Is-
Can't silvery barbs it.
No.
Though also using silvery barbs would cancel use your reaction, meaning you would be unable to candy dodge to save half that damage.
So what are my 2 options? Either take the full 14.
Take the full
or-
damage, or use your reaction, uncanny dodge, and take half.
We'll take half because
That's
I'd be
that's
down
the
to
correct
4.
call.
I don't know, but I mean it's definitely a good call. There's
All
no
right,
real
it-
one
7?
correct call.
7 damage.
I'm at 11, guys, out of 34.
Okay, you'll be okay. You've got the healer near you. Well, you've got a healer near you. And
All
it's
right,
your
it
turn.
is your turn.
Can I ask that we pause here? Because it's 12 o'clock.
It
and I
is
have
12.
work At 9.
I think here's a good place to pause because it's literally
Yeah.
just a fucking fight right now.
Okay, I'm back. I noticed a smudge on my glasses. And I was like, that's
We're
gonna
going-
annoy me for the rest of forever if I don't fix it.
We're gonna go to bed. That's what we're gonna do. And this can count as a long rest because we humans are getting a long rest, right? Right?
I need a long rest.
Y'all ain't getting a wrong rest in the middle of combat. Sorry to say. That's
What,
not
we
how
don't
shit
have
works.
A magical time stop watch to let us have a long rest.
Nope.
There is no pause in this.
Plus,
Something
if
about
we get
time
Bella
dilations.
back, if we get Bella back, we'll be okay. We'll
Oh,
have a
definitely.
better time with this. Because Bella then can at some point, if it gets real nasty. In fact, I may just ask her if she'll do it. Just activate her. Her
When it gets to her turn.
Yeah. Just push these zombies back into the room and possibly destroy a couple of them.
Yeah, and I am notating just in my own notes that Valk is down a level 2 spell slot atop of what she may already be down. Because I casted that healing at level
Ellie-
2 for you.
Hell, are these zombies CR1 half? I can't remember if you up them higher or not.
These were actually they were supposed to be CR1, but apparently I've been fumbling that one up a little bit, so I will Everybody get back half of the HP you lost this fight, and we'll...
No.
I wouldn't be able to do that math, sorry.
Well, I mean, this
I
fight
mean,
you
I
took 7,
could.
so you take 4. Although your
Ellie,
magic
I've
missile
done
wouldn't do
healing and
anything.
Stuff. I've been
Yeah,
done healing and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's
going forward,
impossible
I
to do
will
that.
have things adjusted. I thought I adjusted the numbers for it, but apparently it did not take.
Yes, okay.
That's why I was like concerned because it's like they have an AC of like 18 and they have like
Oh.
40 health, right? I'm not
It was
worried about the
37.
40 health. I'm not worried about the 37 health like that much. I'm more worried about this is gonna be hard to hit them.
But to be
it's
fair, I
their
lowered
pack
them to
tactic.
CR1. I lowered them to CR1, and they're still at the same AC. I'll remove their pack tactics as it hasn't really come up yet, other than the one time where I rolled it just to hit for fun, because you told me not to.
Yeah.
So we'll remove that, and we'll use them as a CR1. But any case, that's going to do it
Giving
for us
zombies
here
pack
tonight.
Tactics is so mean. Whoever gave those zombies pack tactics, I need to find them. That is so mean.
Wait, see, in my mind, it's because of Flame Skull. He's
Yeah.
the brains here.
He is the brains here.
But any case, thank you guys all for tuning in, as always. And we will see
And
you
we will
all
see
next
you
week.
all.
Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Adios.